I think we're live. Updated this. Pause this. Pause this. Let's do a test. That should pop up there. That does pop up there. Wonderful. Cool. I have no idea what the volume is going to be like, so let me know. I'm going to do a quick tweet whilst I'm here. So that we're trying out some champions. Where is... Nope, wrong one. Wrong one again. Here. Ba -ba 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 -ba. Okay, I'm gonna press A on champions and hope there is music that will tell us how the audio is. That sounds quite... It's really quiet for me, but it looks very loud for you. If someone can tell me what the volume is like. Like, I've got it kind of reduced in my ears. But it looks like it's way louder than me, so please let me know. What was I doing? I was tweeting, wasn't I? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. That's really bright. That's like really bright. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Alrighty, let's jump into some champs. Select my preferred language, English. Yes. I reside in Europe. I reside in the United Kingdom. Hold on. Bear with Bum, 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 bum. Because I also realised I was meant to launch the game outside of docked mode, because apparently it looks a lot better outside of docked mode. So let me quickly... let me do all of this stuff. Yes, 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 yes. And then I need to close and reopen the game. Oh my god, there's an Infernape. There's an Infernape on the home screen. Right, so now if I close the game here... is there a Switch 2 like update thing? Like a what do you call it? A HD pack thing that they do. Let me check the store. Pokemon Champions. Search. No, okay, so I think the version I have is the Switch 2 version. Let me just launch it from non-docked mode, because I read somewhere on Twitter that it makes it look nicer. Okay, now, theoretically, I do this, and this. We should hopefully be back. I have no idea whether it does or doesn't look nicer, but it was just something I read, so I will... Oh, but then I have to... Oh, this is so stupid. Then I have to do this and reload the capture device. Because it makes the audio go funky if I don't. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Right. Choose my appearance. Customize. How much oh my god, look at all these customization options. Look at all these customization options. Can I change these later? Anyone know whether I can update update my customization, update my character customization options later? I presume so, but in case not. I only ever do like default stuff anyway, pretty much. Oh, is it not saved any of these? Oh my god, I have to, okay, I see. Okay, that'll do for now. Yes. Alrighty. Here we are. Ow. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. There's a Charizard, there's a Dragonite. The mysterious creatures known as Pokemon live in all sorts of places. Both in nature and here in our cities, Pokemon are truly everywhere. Pokemon have to compete with each other and battle alongside people. And this is where the best come to battle. The battle arena in the city of Frontier. In this arena, trainers face each other in fierce battles day and night. Caraway is the owner of the battle frontier, of the battle city. Kojima is the mayor of Frontier. Trainers who battle their way to the top in the battle arena are known as Pokemon champions. The title is reversed through the frontier and across the world. Who will be next to claim the title and the crown alongside it? Meet your destiny in the battle arena. Become the strongest trainer of all. Cordy's personal gym. There's a Timber. There's an Emolga. Tis I. Well, well. You must be Jack. Name's Cordy. I run the personal gym. Fine place, wouldn't you say? I've trained up a whole lot of Pokemon here, that's for sure. Is that Hariyama? But I ain't as young as I used to be, which is why I've been on the hunt for a young go-getter who can take over the gym. Oh boy, are we getting a gym of our own? When word reached me about you, I thought, well, this might be just the person for the job. I'm sure I'm glad you agreed to come. But I need to test your talent before I go, leaving my darling gym in your hands. Most important, I need to see whether your trainer chops are up to the task. So what say you head to the gym court in the back and get right to battling? Hey, wait. Forget somebody? Who's this? You must be the new kid that Grandpa's been talking about. It's nice to meet you. I'm Totora. I manage the front desk here at the gym. Hey, hey, hey. It's a Rotom. It's a Rotom of sorts. Sorry for the scare. This is Roti, a Rotom that lives inside a headset. I can tell you all sorts of useful information during battles. Seriously, Roti's anytime a big help for anyone who spends a lot of time on the court. Isn't that right, Roti? Sure is. I can tell you about opponents' weak spots, different move effects, and much more. I see. That's the lore behind learning about. That's the lore behind learning about moves and stuff, is it? Didn't see the lore. Roti's helping you to cheat. Apparently so, Mad Captain. Believe you me, Roti there is a keeper. A trainer can ask for a better ally. Now, how about we get to that battle? The gym court's through there. Come on. Dedenne. It'd be cool if you could customize the Rotom headset, but so far it looks like orange for boys, pink for girls. Yeah, it'd be cool if you could customize that. I bet you've never seen a gym court in such fine condition, have you? The local kids like to stop by with their folks to watch battles, so we keep the place looking nice. I'll lend you some of my Pokemon this time, Jack, so we can get straight to testing those battle skills. Here we go. You can draw out my Pokemon's potential, show me what you're made of. And remember, no matter how old you get, the thrill of facing a new opponent never fades. That's Pokemon battles for you. And that's a Venusaur right there. And I've got a Charizard. In single battles, you select 3 Pokemon for your battle teams, and out one at a time to do battle. Victory will go to the trainee first defeats all of their opponent's Pokemon. Select fight in the lower right-hand corner of the screen to take your move selection. Once you remove the section, select body slam from your opponent's available moves. Time to shout attack on your opponent. Body slam. Bonk. Mega Floette is also a top 3 mega. Yeah, I did see that Mega Floette is busted apparently. It's mostly ineffective. Now, is that because it's quad resisted? Is that now new for quad resisted, not very effective moves? Flamethrower. Done. You're done. Okay. Blastoise. Uh-oh. Hold on. My Pokemon Faints train was switching from their party. Next opponent uses Water type Pokemon Blastoise. Water deals double damage to fire types. Okay, so now I'm switching. Who do we have in the back? We've got Meganium. Hydro Pump did nothing. Pokemon can't use moves the turn they switch in, but since damage will start moving half your types, you to limit the damage you took. Now let's try having Meganium use Bullet Seed, a grass type move that will deal double damage against water types. Why can't I use Giga Drain? Yo! We one-shot with Bullet Seed. You fit your Blastoise. Remember that switching to a Pokemon in their battle can be effective for seizing victory. Whichever Pokemon has the highest speed stat usually gets to move first. Your opponent's Heracross will be the first to attack. It's higher speed stat than Meganium. So now we switch to Pidgeot. Try having Pidgeot use Hurricane. And that's an extremely effective. So is that because it's quad weak? So is extremely and like barely ineffective? Are they two new categorizations of effectiveness for quad weak and quad resist? Pidgeot speaks out what's high on Heracrosses, so knock out the first. Managed to reveal 3 Pokemon from the side, means you win the battle. Now keep it up and have fun battling Pokemon. Not half bad, kid. In fact, top marks. I've been battling for 55 years, and I can tell you've got fantastic instincts. Put up a fine battle with my team. Don't forget about little old me. Seeing your opponent's weak spots is handy, right? Man, this game looks real rough, as expected from the company that brought us PG Live. I've heard they've already started addressing some of the things, though, which is good. Short feedback loop is good. That's something that is really important. But show me on HTC now. No, Hunchback you was correct. But yeah, it's a little bit... It obviously doesn't feel like super polished. It feels really polished in some areas. Jim's all yours from now on. Do as it please. That's what I mean. Like, I don't think they have addressed some of the issues on live, whereas they seem to already be addressing some of the issues on Champions, which is good. Obviously, it's not great that we're in this place in the first place. Don't get me wrong, but they're not putting their head in the sand, which is good. I know something else my gut is telling me. Jack's got what it takes to join the ranks of our Pokemon champions. God bless VGC players. Well, that's what I mean. I think they have more of an incentive to fix this, right? Because they have said this is going to be what's being used from Indie onwards. So they have much more of an incentive to actually try and get this fixed. Whereas, like, because Live isn't used in tournaments, there's just no... That's just another external factor that isn't, like, putting pressure on them, right? So, yeah. Heck yeah. Right, what you need, just about your heart. I don't know, I've got your back. What you said, looking forward to working with you, Jack. Alright, time to recruit some Recruiting? Hold on, is this Gacha? This can't be Gacha this early, right? Surely not. Oh, I think it is Gacha. I think the... Hey, Cordy, howdy do. Is this Gacha? I think this is Gacha Woman, right? Got a whole bunch of darling Pokemon ready and raring to go, just like always. And the Pokemon aren't the only ones. Glad you seem as chubby as of yourself. Kit. Pleasure to meet you. Kit's the name. I'm the face of the roster ranch. Trying to choose our Pokemon breeders where you kind of Pokemon don't care. The Pokemon trainers drop on by to recruit them. Ain't this place just the best? Speaking of, let me take a stab at why you're here. You're the new gym manager at college you've been searching high and low for. Guilty as charged. Thought so, but if you've got Cordy seal of approval, you must sure be something. Type Pokemon up to battle to train like you. So don't be shy about recruiting them. You can tell Jack how to go about doing that. Sure thing. Okay, I'll explain everything. Don't you sweat. This will be your first time recruiting a Pokemon from us. It's on the house. Let's take a look, see who's ready for us then. This way, Jack. I presume this is a seeded encounter, right? So we're going to get something guaranteed. Meet a new lineup of Pokemon. Would you like to meet a new lineup of the Pokemon? The lineup of roster you meet during the story is fixed and will not change. Yeah, okay. Oh, is this the like the 10 Pokemon that you then get like 5 others? Yeah, okay. I have seen this. Now go on, don't be shy, pick out Pokemon that strikes your fancy. Don't forget, you just push your VP to your create a Pokemon family. This is just once to let you pick for nothing. So I'd already said to myself I was either going to pick Charizard, Tyranitar, or Absol. Is what my plan was. No shiny, time to re-roll. Do you have a home account? I've heard it makes champions tolerable as the currency is glacial. I do have a home account, but I want to try and play completely without home to begin with. I think I will eventually try some home, like move some stuff over from home, because I've got some friends that like have some spare stuff, and I have a few built mons in like Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet and stuff. But I really want to just get the I've never played VG before, right? So I really just want to get the completely authentic experience of how like a brand new player would play and how quick it is to get into the game. So I think I'm going to stray away from home to begin with, but it will be in my back pocket if I enjoy this enough to potentially like try and go to some tournaments for it. I think that's when I'll then like start investing into home and do it that way. So yeah, that's my plan. What on earth is this? This is Pokemon Champions. It came out yesterday. It's the new official simulator that they're going to be using for all Pokemon video game tournaments as of end of May. I've never played the official Pokemon VG like competitively before, so I am giving this a go to try and learn how to play competitive Pokemon video game. I also meant to do this the other day, but still have not. So that we have an extra mod in here. Wonderful. Right, okay, so yeah, I said to myself I was going to pick either Charizard, Tyranitar, or Absol, because I know the most about the teams that are like associated with them. But I very much don't know a lot about any of the teams anyway, so it's like it's not a massive deal. So what do we got? I presume because these 10 Pokemon are seeded, also their stat distributions, abilities, natures, and moves are all seeded as well, or are these random? Apparently Pikachu's best because it gets you Gengar. Gengams. I do like Gengar. I note that most of these can Mega Evolve, which is cool. It's actually really cool. Yeah, it is. It's had a lot of bugs, and it feels like a very unfinished product at the moment, Dark Dax, but I think there's a lot of potential here. I think they're set to be ideal, or somewhat ideal stats. Okay. So we've got an Adamant Charizard with what seems like 2 good moves and 2 not great moves. I've never heard of Zard Swords Dancing, I don't think. Yeah, I was going to say, I recognize Zard being like a solar Powermon, right? T-Tar, it has Knockoff and Stone Edge, which I think are good. I have heard of T-Tar D-Dancing before, so that probably feels good. Fire Punch, I guess, helps deal with grass types and stuff like that, and metal types and stuff like that, so that seems okay. We've got a modest Armor Rouge with Armor Cannon, Psychic, Aura Sphere, and Energy Ball. That honestly just feels pretty good for relatively high power special moves. Palafin, which is got 32 EVs in HP. Wave Crash, Flip Turn, Jet Punch, and Close Combat. I don't remember what Wave Crash does. Is that like Flare Blitz? Is that the Water Flare Blitz? I don't remember what I think Jet Punch is its signature move. But again, I don't remember what it does. Flip Turn's Water U-Turn. I really like Palafin, but it is Water Flare Blitz. Okay, cool. Pika Pika, Jet Punch, base 80 priority. Wild. You've never seen this Pokemon before? It's literally a dolphin. I'm probably not picking it, but it's not just a dolphin. It's more than just a dolphin. It goes from 0 to hero, trust me. Right, Pika Pika. Thunder, Surf, Grass, not Quick Attack. This just seems kind of mid, but PT said this was the best team, so that's interesting. Timid Lucario seems pretty good. I know Lucario is... Right, I feel like I remember Lucario being quite good. Nasty Plot Set with Vacuum Wave, Aura Sphere, and Flash Cannon. Modest Guardy, Psychic Noise, Moonblast, Mystical Fire, Vacuum Wave. Feels kind of mid. Jet Punch is 32 active, 32 bench. I did know that Jet Punch. Adamant Absol, Sucker Punch, Psycho Cut, Night Slash, and Swords Dance. Altaria, Hyper Voice, Fire Blast, Cotton Guard, Roost, and Snorlax, Body Slam, Earthquake, Yawn, Rest. Interesting. Found a link that shows all the teams to starters. Yeah, I do have that somewhere. Let me hold on. I can get that image up, and I'm going to throw it on screen so I can tell you what I know. Who sent me it? I know who sent me it. Do this and do this. Okay, let me open this and then add source. window capture. This one. Okay, so these are the 6 teams. No, 10 teams. So what do I know about these 10 teams? So yeah, the 3 I know the most about is Snorlax's ability name is the same as mine. What's Snorlax's ability name? Thick fat. Zard, I know Azumaril's a like super aggressive physical mon, right? I know Steelix is a wall. I know Whimsicott's a prankster mon. I don't know much about Gengar or Drampa. Arcanine, so T-Tar team, again, Whimsicott, Drampa I don't know a huge amount. Sylveon, I don't know a huge amount about. Aggron, I'm pretty sure is just a tanky boy, same as Steelix. And then Arcanine, I think is like another aggressive, like, physical fire type, I think. Tyranitar team is built for doubles. Prankster, Whimsicott, Pixelate, Sylveon, and Sand Setting. Yeah, so, yeah. So T-Tar's a Sand Setter as well. Armarouge, I know nothing about, like, many of these Pokemon whatsoever. King Gambit, I know is a... Arcanine has Intimidate. Okay, cool. King Gambit, I know is a really... Or was a pretty good mon in Gen 9, right? It's like a... It's not Revenge KO, but it does more damage for each Pokemon that's been knocked out, right? With its signature move. It's like a really high power signature move. Oh, no, I'm thinking of Greavard. What does... Oh, it has Kowtow... Is it Kowtow Cleaver? I can't remember what that move does. So the other reason I was considering Absol is because I really love Garchomp. And I know Garchomp is a pretty flexible mon. I know it can be like... like a like speedy physical attacker, like sweeping kind of mon, but I think it also can be like a rock setter and stuff, right? You probably choose 1, 2, 5, 8, or 10. I think I'm going to go with number 2. I'm not a fan of Drampa really at all, but I think I'm going to go with number 2. King Gambit has to fight, so Intimidate becomes +2. Okay. Only issue with Whimsicott is it has Prankster, but no status moves. Kowtow has 85 damage. Its effect is Aerial Ace, basically. Okay, cool. Okay. I think I'm going to go with number 2. I think I'm going to go with the T-Tar team. I like T-Tar. I like Arcanine. I'm sure we can make Whimsicott work, right? As long as it... There's Tailwind, right? Do we have Tailwind? Does it at least get Tailwind? Or does it literally get, like... no status moves? I know the move pool is, like, quite limited at the moment. Oh, you think it lost it recently? I see. Again, obviously, this is only, like, 6 Pokemon. We can obviously... I'm pretty sure, like, a Charizard... I was talking to a friend yesterday about where I want to start, and I think I want to start with a team that has a pretty defined goal. So, like, a weather-setting team, like a rain team or a sun team, or just a standard good 6 Pokemon team. And that's why I was kind of looking at, like, Charizard or T-Tar or something like that. So, yeah. Okay, let's go T-Tar. We will go T-Tar, I think. So what do we get? Stone Age knockoff, Fire Punch, Dragonlance. Okay. Permanent recruit, trial recruit. Oh, so you can trial recruit stuff. That's cool. Yeah. Let's go T-Tar. You recruited Tyranitar permanently. Hello, Jack. Didn't know you play VGC? I do not. This is me very much learning. Can't remember the starting move pool, but you can change their moves to any available moves from in-game currency. Moves are so cheap. Moves are cheap, so easy to fix them up. Okay, cool. Because I was going to say, I feel like I haven't seen a couple of those moves on successful T-Tars in the past. There's so much random move pool changes, like Incineroar losing knockoff. Yeah, I've heard that's a really big one. Watch my Pokemon you picked up there. Come on back whenever you feel like recruiting more darlings for your ranch here. Oh, we are going to be doing some Gatchering today. Don't you worry. Seems you've got the gist of how to recruit Pokemon from Kit. With that locked down, let's head back to the gym. Take good care of that little darling you recruited. Don't be a stranger. Look at that random Kangaskhan standing in the background. Oh, hold on. The chat's all wrong. The chat's all over the place. My chat's slightly bigger. Incineroar either uses Darkest Lariat or Throat Chop now for Dark Courage. I feel like I've seen sets with Darkest Lariat like in the past. Maybe I feel like I've seen sets with both of them, but they've been a lot more niche than Knockoff. Obviously, Knockoff is so much better than both of those, right? So I feel like they were just options for when you didn't have when they were like specifically important and stuff like that. Assuming Dark Coverage might not be the case. Yeah, true. Still Throat Chop down by Luxor. Something. Let's see. Welcome back. Did you manage to recruit a lovely Pokemon? I got a Titar. That still leaves a grand total of... I didn't read this one. You need 6 Pokemon to face off for now. I'll lend you the remaining 5 you need from my own personal box. You need to access your own box and add the Pokemon there to a battle team before you can actually use them for battling. Okay. Also, Mega Meganium is fun. Yeah. I'll tell you about my plans to start VGC, EYC, and of course you can copy me, Jack. I need you better get something. Go away. How you doing, Benji? Snide's also a decent option if you want more utility. First up, choose the slot you'd like to fill. So if you can go here, let's go ahead and drop Titar into your team. I mean, for the rest of the team with some auto team building. Oh yes, auto team build, genius. With this option, you can have a rank battle team ready for you to use the Pokemon items you currently have. Pokemon held items that are not allowed on the current battle team. Would you like to automatically build me a team? Whimsicott has leftovers. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I can already identify things that I think aren't quite right, just from like seeing teams in the past. I'm pretty sure Whimsicott is super frail, right? So it's usually Focus Sash. So it gets to Prankster something, Focus Sash, and then Prankster something again. I think is usually what Whimsy has. But again, obviously this is just what we're kicking off with. Sash Aggron kind of hype. Ranked battles. Good first goal will be to graduate from beginner to Pokeball tier. Opponents will be rookies in the beginner tier. Sash Wimps for Prankster, Tailwind, and then Taunt. Okay. Items are almost reversed, best in slot. You define that, I know it, later onto the battlefield and just have fun. Okay, cool. Hello, yes, what? Show Jack where to go for ranked battles. You mean right now? Start watching one of Caraway's old interviews. You heard of Caraway, right? She owns the battle arena. She also, incredibly amazing, awesome. I've been her biggest fan for ages. You can watch that video any old time. Come back to it later. Oh, I can't change my music yet? No. Okay, matchmaking in progress. Again, I'm presuming this is probably a seeded battle to begin with. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Are these seeded battles or not? Or does it just find someone like who's in this same thing? The problem I have is I haven't been able to look at these teams. So I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go... right, okay, what do we got? We've got Armarouge. I'm pretty sure Titar lead is only... Well, it's massive. It is pretty worried about two or three things here. There's a couple of special attackers on his team, so I don't think Arcanine is that good. I think I'm just going to go... I'd love to actually look at these... Oh, I want to look at these Pokemon. We'll just go with the top 3 to begin with. Until I can actually look at my Pokemon, I'm kind of doing this like super blind, right? Alrighty, first battle, beginner tier. Some electric. We don't have ground coverage on this Titar. But I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna... Oh, I can just check move info and stuff like that here. This move has a 1-stage critical hit boost ratio, and I can check the Turbonology. Pokemon's attacks are more likely to hit critical hits. Okay. And then battle info is like, yeah. Spec def of rock type Pokemon by 50%. Okay. Right, let's start with a knockoff here. Why are you playing singles? Is it for... Yeah. I haven't been able to change anything so far. I definitely want to be playing doubles, but I think we've got to... we'll go through the motions. I probably should have D'd actually. Is it too late? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Again, I think this first battle doesn't... Like, isn't a particularly, like... challenging battle, I presume. Oh, I did miss. Okay, we get a free Dragon Dance up. Honestly, one of the things I'm most excited for is just seeing... I've seen a lot of cool animations for, like, new moves. Or Lucha. This could be painful. So we could switch into Whimsy here. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to outspeed a Horlucha, so let's just switch to Whimsicott here. Oh, it taunted me. We might actually just get KO'd by like a flying type move here, right? But we'll just Moonblast anyway. Oh, we're faster? Cool. I'm really looking forward to get back into VGC with champs. Might just be 2 VGC Boomer to get fully back though. I think the nice thing about champions is it's just going to make it a lot more like an option for a lot more people, right? This is a... Yeah. So extremely effective is now... Yeah, extremely effective is now a new terminology for when something's 4 times a week. It's just going to be a good opportunity for people to try it, right? And that's our first win. When with champions being the VGC, if the mechanics of the mainline games might start being different. I legitimately think so. I think this gives them the opportunity to make mainline games more like the Legends games, right? I don't know that they will. I still think they will be RPG-style battlers. But, like, this gives them a definitive point of separation, right? They now don't have to worry about how VG works when creating mainline games. Which I think is massively progressive for the mainline games. Because it's probably going to open up being able to do stuff that they wouldn't normally be able to do, right? Or I hope so, anyway. I don't think they're going to go like that crazy. I still think we're going to see a very similar format. I don't doubt that. But it just gives them the opportunity to experiment, potentially, which is cool. So happy to see you found your feet already. I knew you'd be just great at this. I think they would make sure they can patch stuff and update stuff for changes. Yeah, exactly. The only thing is, it might mean there's more data mines potentially if they're like patching new Pokemon into this game. Depending on when they do that, like stuff could get leaked for mainline games earlier. But mainline games are leaked months ahead anyway by unofficial leakers anyway, right? So, of course, there's been nothing less from a promise to try. I've taken under my wing, but don't forget you still have a ways to go. There are 6 tiers for ranked battles. Pokeball tier. Hope someday you climb through every last tier to reach the top tier, the champion tier. Coaching trainers so they can achieve that lofty goal is my dream. Well, I'll do my best. You're more than capable of doing it, Jack, I'm sure. Phew, all this burning passion sure leaves an old fellow parched. Chilled bottles of soda pop. I'm paying you back later, Grandpa. Are you going to transfer a bunch of Pokemon from home or recruit new Pokemon? I'm going to try just recruiting Pokemon to begin with. If I really enjoy this and want to try and invest some actual time into like getting better at this, I'll be able to move some stuff over from home. I've played all of the mainline games, so we'll be able to. But I want to try and have that like authentic, never played VG experience of just recruiting Pokemon and seeing how how new player friendly it is and stuff like that. I think. Guests incoming. Is this going to be was her name Caraway? It is Caraway, and I can't remember what his name was. Caraway and Kojima, that was it. It's rare to see both of you here together. What do I owe? The pleasure. Lovely to see you, Cordy. You as well, trainer. I don't believe we've met before. My name is Caraway. I'm the owner of the Battle Arena. I'll introduce myself as well, shall I? Kojima is the name. I'm the mayor of this fine city of Frontier. Splendid to meet you, young trainer. Is the gym getting shut down? Photo has some unique ideas. Simply here as part of our tour around the personal gyms. I've only been to the Uni Battle Arena half a year, you know. Getting to know this city's various battle facilities is due diligence. Quite right too. To my accordion, ensure everything in this gym is shipshape. Take your coach uses it just as seriously as you're battling. Looks like you have the mayor's seal of approval. Regardless, if there's anything to trouble you, please don't hesitate to mention it. Cool. I need to say, but I already solved the one big problem on my plate. Allow me to present our gym's new manager, our very own Jack. My 55 years as a Pokemon trainer are telling me that this kid's going to be one to watch. So that's what the gleam in your eye is all about, eh? You found your successor. So should I do a fine job of running the gym, Jack? Was it? Hope to see you win your way through ranked battles all the way up to champion tier. Good luck, Champ Derby. As an Incineroar. His signature Pokemon's Incineroar. And hers is Hatterene. Why don't I give you a little something to celebrate you becoming a new gym manager? What do we get? The Omni Ring! Hello? Hello? It's the Omni Ring! It can draw out potential lies hidden within Pokemon. So this is how we get all the different mechanics, right? Like Z moves and Mega Evolution and Terras and stuff like that. I'm sure we'll be able to make good use of it and show us some stupendous battles. This game not having voice acting is wild to me. Yeah, voice acting would be cool for this, especially in a game that has like a limited amount of voice acting needed, right? Compared to like a Pokemon game which has loads. Like, yeah, that would have been cool. How long do you think it'll be before we get Caraway and Kojima supporter cards? I'm sure we will. I'm going to sneeze. Apparently not. Yeah, we will for sure. They usually like come out in like promos or celebration sets. That was how Burn It was done, right? So far, only Megas. Yeah. So far, only Megas. But yeah, this is the other thing. I like that they're now able to go back to past mechanics without having to remake an entire generation. I knew it was coming. Not looking forward to Mega Rayquaza using Z moves. I'm sure we'll be able to make good use of it and show us stupendous battles. There you have it, Jack. Shake the Battle Arena to its foundations, you hear? Oh, I don't know why. How do I let that message through? I don't want that. I don't want that message to be. Ugh. SAR Caraway will be expensive. Hope to see you there. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get I'm sure we'll get cards for all of these. Out of soda pop, so I got lemonade instead. Lemonade really hit the spot, actually. Thanks to Tora. You're joking. She just dropped in and out of the blue. Wish I'd been here to meet her. Do you think she'll visit again if Jack wins a bunch of ranked battles? Let's learn how to use the Omni Ring. Recruit some Pokemon, train them up, use them to battle. That's pretty much the basic flow. Remember these steps and you'll be fine. They did indeed name the ring after Omnipoke. That's what I've heard. You can also use VP at the shops to get stuff like held items. Didn't forget you give your held items and change your Pokemon before heading into battle. That's about covers it for now, I think. Let's shoot the stars like 1v team. Champion tier, here we come. 10k VP for logging into the game. That's huge. And here we are. Welcome. Welcome to loads and loads of things to read. Season M1 Battle Pass, Warm-Up Challenge, Regular Roster MA, Regulation Set MA, Ranked Battles Season M1, take on the 2026 Global Challenge 1, receive a Dragonite and 100 quick coupons as an early download bonus, age divisions for 2026, transferring stuff in. Okay, well, step 1, we want to find out how we get this Dragonite. If you play Champions by Monday, August 31st, we have. Wonderful. Dragonite will be claimed with the Switch version and the mobile version. I didn't realize this was what its Megastone was called. The Dragonite. Dragonite Night. So in this campaign, maybe I'll look to show at a later date. Oh, so I'd probably get it from somewhere else, right? So this is just the roster of Pokemon, right? Available from now. So these are the Pokemon we have until June 17th. So that's post NAIC. So we have. So this is NAIC format. Pokemon featuring this roster. Inside Champions, you can recruit a Pokemon in game to battle alongside you. You'll be able to get a new lineup of Pokemon without using VP every 22 hours. You can also use VP or quick coupons to shorten how long you must wait before you can recruit another Pokemon. The Pokemon that you can recruit will differ depending on the roster. The line of Pokemon that you recruit will never contain more than one same Pokemon. Dedicated tickets may be for certain special rosters. Okay. Event schedule. So yeah, this is still NAIC. Certain Pokemon can Mega Evolve if they're holding Mega Stones. This is just all of the Megas that are illegal. I still haven't finished DA, so this is all spoilers. All of these down here are spoilers, but I did fortunately know all of them. Total time, player time, turn time, preview time. Duplicate items not allowed. Yeah. Okay, cool. So this is just right. Battle Pass. Dragonite and Meganiumite. We get a free Meganium if we buy the Battle Pass. Oh, this is just this is the regular Battle Pass, not even the Premium Battle Pass. If we buy the Premium Battle Pass, we get an Emboar and a Feraligatr, and an Emboar and a Feraligatite, or a Feraligatite. Team tickets, train tickets. Okay, cool. Right, what are we? What's chat saying? The only reason for VGC going forward is that they stop jumping back and forth pseudo arbitrarily between different formats. I really don't like how they have done it for the last few years. I've already got 5 or 6 of them onto my team and I'm free to play. I think we'll see less of the flipping back to old formats with this. I think again, this kind of game gives them or this kind of setup gives them the opportunity to be able to curate whatever format they want, right? So I think they're just going to have so many more options to be able to create formats with this game. That's going to mean I think they'll do that, or I hope they'll do that less. I'm surprised your newcomer knows about stuff like NSA. Yeah, I'm a TCG player. I played TCG for like 14 years, so I know all about competitive Pokemon. I just don't know anything about VG because I've always been TCG. So this is like my my entry into the VG world. I've only ever watched VG tournaments at TCG tournaments. We get a God of War if we participate and 100 quick coupons. Am I playing this weekend? It's this weekend, right? Friday to Monday. Am I playing this weekend? Am I going to do trash? I'm going to do trash, but I might play it. It could be a laugh. Right, okay. How do I get out of here? The screen will now be closed. Okay. Battle box train shop missions. Right, missions. What missions have we got? Let's start looking into this. With all these missions, you can learn and claim rewards by fulfilling certain conditions. Some missions are updated on a daily basis, while others are newly assigned each week. Okay, so we've got dailies and weeklies. So this is another game where I need to play dailies. Fantastic. Log into the game. I claimed 6 quick coupons for logging into the game. Complete all of my daily missions. Recruit a Pokemon, whether it's on trial base or permanently. Take part in one rank battle. Okay, we're going to be able to do those. Fantastic. Weekly missions. 3 days remaining. 5 rerolls remaining. Win 5 rank battles. Use Dragon type move 5 times. Super effective move 20 times. Extremely effective move 5 times. 3 crits. Send Ice type Pokemon into battle 5 times. Mega Roll your Pokemon 10 times. Okay, cool. Membership missions. Okay, cool. Mailbox. Early download bonus. That's my Dragonite, right? Yeah! Wordle Connections, LinkedIn, VGC, Idol Slayer. What else do I check daily? Replying to YouTube comments, that counts as a daily. Okay. So I can change my style. Okay, I can change my style. That's excellent. I'm not a character customization kind of guy, personally. There's achievements. Oh, goodness me. Charizard-based achievements. Win 10 battles using Charizard. Oh, you get... Look at all this. I get the Charizard Professor certificate. I don't know. Basically, VGC Unite. Yeah. Is this the new version of Live? No, this is like the VGC version of Live. This is my trainer profile. Okay. Okay, I've already checked here, but that should be it. I think wasn't that one of my missions? Wasn't one of my missions to... Yeah! Whoops. We got 22 more quick coupons. Let's go. Right, let's go. Should we go recruit a Pokemon? Enough of this. Let's go recruit a Pokemon. Let's do some gacha. You can recruit a Pokemon from the available rosters you find at the roster ranch. Every 22 hours, you'll be able to meet a new line of Pokemon to recruit from without using VP. You can shorten this waiting time using VP or quick coupons. Okay. Return Pokemon. Oh, you have to return Pokemon because you only have 30 box slots, right? Collect from home, send back to... So you can send back to home? Okay, that's good. You get a gold skin if you get a Diglett. Right, recruit a Pokemon. Now, hopefully Mad Captain is also here because he wanted to watch me gacha. Mad Captain, are you here? Did you want to watch me gacha? Or are you not here at the moment? Roster. So this is just the... So these are all the Pokemon we can get. The Rotom forms. Zoros. Alcremies. Okay, cool. Is Mad Captain here? Let's have a look at the users in chat. It says he's in the. Says he's in the chat. I will give it a few moments to look at some other settings just to make sure he is here. So this is my box. In your box, you have Pokemon, recruit to make some battle teams, use the sorting and filtering functions, choose your lower favorite Pokemon. Okay, so we can actually look at these Pokemon now, right, and see what they... Oh, this is our Dragonite. We got a special attacking Dragonite. Draco, Meteor, Fire Blast, Ice Beam, Extreme Speed. On the summary, you can see a summary of all the information Pokemon, its battle name, title, and more. Okay. Oh, you can even like... Oh, see, this is just really cool. This is really cool. I like this a lot. Right, Drampa. Drampa has Berserk. What does Berserk do? Boost the Pokemon's special attack stat by 1 stage when an attack causes its HP to drop to half or less of its max. Okay. And this is just a special attacker. Similarly to the special attacker, Hyper Voice, Shadow Ball, Yawn, Quick Attack with Pixelate to turn all of these normal type moves into Fairy type moves. What does Memento do? Lowers the target's attack and special attack by 2 stages and then it faints. Okay. Pranks the Leech Seed. Okay. What does Metal Burst do? So 150% of the damage took from an opponent's move during the turn the move is used. Okay, so it goes... Okay, so because this is slow, takes a hit, deals 1.5 times the amount done. So it's like... Okay. It's got Stealth Rock, Slow Stealth Rock. It's got Sturdy. Wait, this has Sturdy... Wait. This has Sturdy and a Focus Sash. What the... Huh? I don't understand. Why does this have Sturdy and a Focus Sash? Reverse best in stat. Yeah, that seems definitely backwards. For the Mold Breaker Extra. Ah, Mad Captain's here. Okay, cool. You can change the item if you want. Yeah, of course. Okay, right. Mad Captain is here, so I get to Gacha. Let's Gacha. Let's do our first recruit run. Recruit Pokemon. Meet a new lineup of Pokemon. You can meet a new lineup at no cost. Here we go. So we have Meowstick, Emboar, Wims, Decidueye, Cleavor, Greninja, Bennett, Zorro, Flapple, and Dusk Lycanroc. Greninja's best? Yeah, Greninja was definitely the one that immediately took my fancy. Definitely, I think needs some work. I'm pretty sure some of its moves aren't quite right, and I'm pretty sure its stat distribution is pretty wrong. But I think getting a Greninja is a good start. But I will check some of the others. I don't even know what Psychic Noise does. Gives the target the healing prevented status for 2 turns. Ooh, okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. A lot of interesting Mons and Greninja. 2.5k. Sure. 2.5k. And we've got a Greninja. So now, if I want to recruit again... Yeah, okay. So I only get to recruit one Pokemon from that lineup, and then I have to wait for it to reset. Or I spend my tokens slash... Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. Right, train. The music in this game is great. With the Replicant teacher, you can make new teams based on the teams that other trainers have shared. You can share your own teams too. Have different stats or abilities. Train a Pokemon at once to make the match. That's really good. That's really good. Right, training. So let's say if we want to train... But using VP, you can train Pokemon and change their stat points, stat alignments, moves, abilities, etc. So you just change these. Yeah. See, like, I like EVs and IVs. I think it's a cool mechanic, but this is so much more intuitive, right? So much more intuitive. Being, like, rather than having 4 points per EV, like, just having actual... Like, you're never gonna... The way you distributed EVs before, you were never not gonna do it optimally, so just make it so that you can't not do it optimally. And just have them as, like, proper points rather than 4 per. So if I want to change a move here, it costs 250. So if I say I want to change Memento to Tailwind, for example, it costs 250. Okay. Replica teams are not the same as rental teams prior. You need the Pokemon. Okay, so yeah. So you need the Pokemon, but then can you have, like, multiple... Like, how... So if I have a Greninja... So yeah, say let's talk about this Whimsicott. Say I have this Whimsicott. This will probably all come to me when I start playing, actually. Maybe I'm jumping the gun, but... So I've got this Whimsicott. Do I... And say I build a set for this Whimsicott, and then someone says, oh, you should try this set. Do I then have to pay to try that set out? Or once I've got the Pokemon, like, can I have 2 sets for that Pokemon? Or would I need a second Whimsicott to then have a permanent, like, set? Or am I going to have to pay VP every time I want to change the move? And, like, try a different move and stuff like that? This is just EVs? Yeah, I know. But, like, it's so much simpler than EVs, right? Because EVs, you have to... You need a second Whims to make a different set. Okay, I see. Like, this is... Like, EVs... EVs, I just think, were unnecessarily complicated. They weren't that complicated. But... Like... Having 4 EVs to create 1 stat point... Like, it just felt... unnecessary, right? It just unnecessary. This is, like, so much nicer for exactly... I mean, and when I say better, I mean... For exactly competitive players, this is just better, right? Because you don't need to worry about, like... I don't know. This is just much nicer, much easier to change, less hassle. I know changing EVs and stuff wasn't that much of a hassle anyway, but, like, all of this is just an improvement, right? Apparently, once you import a Monster Champions, if you transfer it back and change IVs and stuff, it just goes back to the first version you sent to home. Huh. I think you just pay every time, but you not swap back and forth. I see. You get to learn Tailwind and Laravel. Very good. Very good. Right, enough talk. Let's go. Let's start doing some battling. So, ranked battles, casual battles, private battles, online competitions, and battle data. And what's this? Oh, so this is the Battle Pass. A new Battle Pass will be available each season. By increasing the level of your Battle Pass, you'll be able to earn various rewards. You can raise the level of your Battle Pass by taking part in ranked battles and competitions to obtain season points. Some rewards are only available by purchasing a premium battle pass. The premium battle pass can be purchased from the shop screen. Okay. So the premium battle pass is the yellow tickets, so... And how many... There's 100 levels, I presume. Wait, this is how we get more character customization. I see. So if we get to 25, we get a free Meganium. And then 27, we get a Meganiumite. And then it's just loads of VP for... Loads... Oh, and there's 50 levels. Okay, it's just loads of VP for like the last 20 or so levels. Premium pass rewards right now are the style of the female trainer. Teammate tickets. That's weird. Yeah, that's weird. The complicated part of VVs was a way to make it more sensible during a playthrough, building up slower over time, but I like this change. Yeah. I think this change is really good for competitive. I don't mind EVs in like in normal playthroughs. Okay, so that's the battle pass. Am I just jumping into ranked? My team's gonna be trash, right? In ranked battles, you can face off against other trainers from around the world in a single battle or double battle format. Each season has a new chance to compete. You'll move up and down through the ranks based on your number of wins and losses you accumulate. If you reach the masterful tier, then you compete with your fellow trainers, your final placement, which is based on your rating. When each battle season ends, you receive rewards depending on your final rank, reach, and how high you manage to place. Once a new season starts, all results will be reset, and every trainer will begin once more from the Pokeball tier. Battle regulations will change each season, so be sure to check out the new details in the news announcements. Okay. So, if we're going to double battles, and we just... Oh, now we can change the music. Yo. Right, we'll just have it as randomized, but we might be able to cook with some music here. I'm just going to go in. I know my team probably isn't that good, but I'm hoping maybe in beginner tier double battles we might not play against megas and stuff. Is this just a standard Guardy team? Guardy, Heracross, Drampa, Azumarill, Corviknight, Abomasnow. Guardy, Heracross, Drampa, Azumarill, Corviknight, Abomasnow. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. Probably not that good. I'm going to go for a nice... I don't think there's a huge amount I'm just going to go for a T-Tar Aggron start, set up some Stealth Rocks and some Sand. And then Arcanine. And... Whims, I guess. Sure. Let's play Guess the Mega. He has 4 possible ones. Well, I'm hoping he doesn't have any of them, because this is the exact same team as the free team you get if you pick Guardy, right? So I'm hoping this is just the standard team. Oh, we got some OG music. Okay, he's gone Guardy Drampa. We've gone Aggron T-Tar. Oh, this is cool. Oh, because the wait, what order did that happen in? Is Sandstorm still up? Because no, I don't know. Right, okay. I think I want to... I'm a little bit scared of this Guardy Fairy moving my T-Tar. But I'm hoping the Guardy is also scared of me using using a steel move on it. So I think I'm just going to go with this to begin with. again, this is going to be... There's going to be all sorts of mistakes to begin with. There's going to be all sorts of mistakes to begin with. Don't take it too much to heart. I'm just learning and losing and learning from each loss, and we'll start winning eventually. Okay, so we were taunted and dragon blasted. Okay. Sorry, dragon pulsed. Let's go here and here. Cloudline doesn't remove weather, just cancel the effects, so it's there, it just does the thing. Oh, okay, okay. And that's the Dramper down. Try to taunt me again. Ironhead should hopefully be an Oko. Nice. 2 big kills, 2 big kills. No, knockouts. And now Cloud9's gone. The effects are in play. Okay, yeah. Azumarill and Corviknight. Corviknight's pressure. Okay. I am super worried about this Azumarill, so I think we probably just double target the Azumarill. So that whatever... I'm expecting the Azumarill to knock out one of these two. So whatever the Azumarill knocks out, hopefully the other will get the KO. I think I'm going to go for Ironhead, even though it's only neutral damage. Oh, we hit the Stone Edge anyway. That's perfect. So this is going to do very little to the Corv, but... Bang! Yeah, didn't do a huge amount, but that's fine. Aggron shook off the taunt. Okay, now we can Fire Punch and Stone Edge. Don't miss, Aggron. Don't miss. Bang. Unfortunately, Corviknight is part steel, so it doesn't take standard damage and gets a defense boost. Yeah. And that's a win. See you at Worlds, everybody. 300 VP earned, and we undefeated VGC all time kind of hype. Am I the GOAT? I'm gonna go and claim my better win rate than Wolfie. Look. Look. Claim another 500 VP. Nice. What membership missions? Is this just... Oh, I'll look into that in a bit. Let's just carry on. Let's just carry on battling. Do we want to actually hold on? Box. Do we want to put this now Mega Dragonite on the team? I want to put the Mega Dragonite on the team over the Dramper. And then, no. Give it an item to hold. Oh, I need to go and claim my Dragonite. Dragonite. Claim. Please, for the love of God, move the focus ash. Yeah. Okay, good point. Good point. We can do a little bit of optimization here. So this needs... This needs... Wait, how do I... Oh, okay, there's just more options. Okay. Let's go lefties on this. Let's go... Focus Sash on this. What items do we have access to? Let's actually just have a bit of assessment on what we've got access to. So we've got a white herb and a choice scarf. Choice scarf is speed, right? Boost hold speed stat by 50%. Okay, power boost, focus band, lefties, lumberry, citrus berry, mega stone. We have bright powder. Got to go look at the fisticuffs. Thanks so much for joining me, Dark Dax. Appreciate it. Okay, that seems already better, right? That already seems better. Why is there an exclamation mark against train? Oh, battle tutorials. Do I need to? Oh, I get stuff if I do these tutorials. Okay, I should do these tutorials to get more stuff. If I go through double battles, I get 10k more. Let's go through and do some of these tutorials and get some more resources. Double battles, you and your opponent will each select 4 Pokemon from your battle team, send them out 2 at a time. I know all of this. I've just won one. Moonblast, Snorlax, Garchomp, Rock Slide. No one with good intentions uses Bright Powder or King's Rock. Citrus is good on Arcanine. Okay, cool. Body Slam. Oh, that was it? Oh, let's go. That was easy. Okay, Mega Evolution. And I get a... Wait, I get all... Do I get all of these? I get an Abomasite, a Manectite, an Agronite, a Heracronite, a Steelixite, a Gyarados, a Beedrillite, and a Garchompite. Do I get all of these, or do I just have to pick one? I'm actually curious how Indianapolis will play out. I'm like, watch VGC over TGC once. Mega Evolution is a mechanic only available to certain Pokemon. Changes Pokemon's appearance, raises their overall stats, has a potential to greatly expand the strategies and implement battle. Pokemon covered with Mega Evolution, Avoid holding Mega Stone. With Charizard, a Pokemon that we had Mega Evolve, it's holding its Mega Stone Charizardite X. You have to Mega Evolve first, select Fight, and then hit R to Mega Evolve. Hit R, then we click Dragon Claw, Charizardite X, reacting to Jack's Omni Ring. And there he is, Dragon Charizard. Bursted. Since Charizard evolved into Mega Charizard X, it's had its stat raised to be able to defeat Goodra. Mega Evolution can be used 1 time per battle. Holy, we get all of them. That's Pog. Move priority. Used Mega Zard X at Worlds 2018. Funny how the tutor is Zard X, but Zard-wise is the more competitive Mega. Meteor Mash. I already saw that I had BP, so I presume this is Meteor Mash that isn't going to quite KO, but then with BP I get the KO. The opposing Alakazam has a higher speed tap. However, there are some moves that allow users to act first. They have higher priority. They're called priority moves. You can see the moves priority. Use Bullet Punch. Okay. Nice. I'm just going to speed through all of these and get all of this free stuff, and then we'll be Terrains have various useful effects, including boosting the power of certain type moves. Try having Hatterene use the move Psychic Terrain. The battlefield got weird. Your opponent used the priority move Extreme Speed, but priority fails if Psychic Terrain is up. You fool, Lucario. You fool! Psychic type moves are boosted by 30%. Okay. Physical special split. Look at that Avalugg! Physical special determined by attack and special attack. The Avalugg you're facing has a high defense stat but a low special defense stat. As a test, let's use Dragon Darts, which is a physical move. Poke. Poke. If I recall correctly, there's no Pokemon right now that set terrain on switching. Ah, okay. Since the target has a high defense stat, the attack didn't do much. Now sure you're using Dragon Pulse, which is a special move. Huge. Huge KO from Dragapult right there. Okay. 3 more to go. Status conditions. Which means they are irrelevant right now. What, the field effects? What they call the terrains? Ah, the Transgalade. Will-O-Wisp. Burn halves physical damage. Try using Flare Blitz. Oh, I need to adjust Nightbot because it's way too sensitive. Someone put like, it needs to do it after like someone does like 3 or 4 messages. Not one. That's the second message it's culled today. Okay, 2 more to go. Contact and non-contact moves. Pokemon moves are broadly divided into 2 groups, contact and non-contact. You can see this categorization of move info. Population Bomb. Uh-oh, I'm going to take a lot of rough skin damage here. Smash with contact with the opponent, rough skin. Uh-oh, it's Swords Danced. Uh-oh, it's setting up on me. Fortunately, we have Bullet Seed. And that's no rough skin damage. A teammate ticket. What's a teammate ticket? Right, last one, weather conditions. And then we're back to ranked. Wave crash. Ba 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 ba. This game's got a better tutorial than any other Pokemon game, and that's because it's optional. Okay, now we rain dance. Whether change your rain. When it's raining, the power of water type moves is boosted by 50%. That's not all. Swift Swim doubles Basculin's speed. Hold on. Bang. We did take some recall. Alrighty, that's all the tutorials done. So we've got all of our free gear. Great work, you become quite a trainer and expert. That's just the sort of gumption a gym manager needs if they want to work their way up the ranks. And it's just what I expect from a talented trainer like you. Happy to get sport quick learner like you, Jack. You're a fully fledged trainer, no doubt about it. You earned the title of full-fledged trainer. The higher you climb the ranks, the more VP you'll be able to earn. That comes in super handy when you're recruiting and training Pokemon. Here to support you like always, so keep having fun out there and doing your best. Thank you. Swift Swim being a premier ability on rain teams. Yeah. So I think I would like to invest in a rain team to begin with, probably. I like the idea of a rain team. Sounds cool. Frontier shop, you can exchange things for like held items or new clothes. So the premium shop is where we pay for things. Holy. Huh. I see. And then here is where I buy held items. Mega Stones. Okay. Oh, look at all of these. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so these are just... Yeah. Wait, was that an Oranberry? Yeah. Good value, Smile, Raincourse, Basculation, Pelipoloid, and Ashleydon. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're not buying anything yet. We're not buying anything yet. Right. Back to battling. We've added Dragonite to our team. So let's jump back in. Begin matchmaking. When you get to champion tier, is it like MMR? Is it like a number that goes up and down a bit like live? Okay, so we're against the Absol team. There's a couple of scary things. I think I want to lead the same two again. I think I want to lead like I liked this core 4. There's a couple of scary things for Dragonite, and there's a couple of good things that Sylveon could deal with instead of Whimsicott, but yeah, we'll just go with these 4 again. Absol team looks physical, so Arcanine's a good lead. I see. Okay. Yeah, I think that's going to be the kind of thing that I obviously will start to learn the more and more I see what types of Pokemon, what types of sets Pokemon run. So he's led Arcanine because we've obviously got a pretty physical team as well. But I think even so, I'm still pretty happy with this matchup. I like the look of Dragon Dance on T-Tar plus Iron Head into Frostlass, I think. Yeah, we'll go DD here and Iron Head into Frostlass. Again, I'm just going to need to know what... I'm just going to need to learn what all of these different Pokemon can do. So, like, my first time against a lot of these Pokemon, I expect... Oh, I got burnt. Oh, we've got Lumberry. It's fine. Busted. I think a lot of the time, my first experience will... Or like, for the first few times I play this, I'm going to be just, like, seeing what these Pokemon do. True area, we never see you Corviknight on the opponent's team because Mirror Armor bounces stat debuffs back at you. Okay. So the Frostlass is just gonna get KO'd by the sand here. So I think I'm gonna just double target. Actually, this might be a Stealth Rock's turn. I think it'll get KO'd to the sand. Sand does like 1/16th, right? 1/16th. Maybe I should just get rid of the Frostlass just to be sure. Oh, it missed. It missed. Hex. Still target the Frostlass since if it megas it sets snow. Ah, okay. That was a scary face, I think. Yeah, scary face. Okay, so we dealt with the Frostlass. I think Aggron was slowest Mon anyway, right? But if he has anything slower in the back, anything slow in the back, Aggron will now probably be slower. Again, I think I'm just going to double target the Absol here. Bang. Sand is 6.25%, but I'm guessing the 6% is rounded down in the HP bar. Maybe we should have gone Stone Edge as well, just in case we knocked out. But I'd rather, like, if we knock out, we're in a good position anyway, right? So Iron Head, like, that's almost like win more if we'd gone for Stone Edge as well, because if we then missed both Stone Edges, it would have been bad. So I think it was right to go Iron Head there, even though it was worse against exactly Arcanine. Okay, so we do have Corviknight here. It does have pressure. And Stone Edge does only have 8 PP. I think I'm just going to, again, double target the... Oh, now we're definitely slower. We can Metal Burst, which is cool. But yeah, I'm just going to double target the Corviknight. I don't know whether Fire Punch kills and doesn't. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm -1 because of the Intim. And I don't think it knocked out in the previous fight anyway either, so... He's really not targeting this, this Aggron. Bang! And it was a crit, busted. Okay, and now this should be a case of just going for double Stone Edge into the Arcanine and hoping that we don't miss both. Nice. What rank are we? We are beginner rank, and we've just won our second battle. Sorry, we're Pokeball rank, Pokeball tier rank 4, and we've just won our second battle. Okay, continue battling. Yeah, so when you get to champion tier, is it like a number, like similar to live Arceus tier is? Where you go up and down. So this is the Guardy team again. Oh, this Guardy team is different though. They've got a Rotom. So this actually is probably a real team here. I know a couple of these Pokemon aren't physical. I'm not a massive fan of Sylveon here. I might go. I think it's the same 4 again. There's three things that I'm worried about with Dragonite, right? I'm worried about the Abomasnow and the. There's 4 things technically. I'm pretty happy just leading with the same ones that we've got. This doesn't look like a physical team other than like the Heracross, so I think what we just talked about Arcanine being a good lead isn't as good here. That Bog Rotom, not Wash or Heat. Yeah, Bog Rotom. See if I just look pretty good into this matchup. This random music is going to be really cool. Guardy Rotom. Traced my Sturdy, but that doesn't matter too much because of Sandstream. I think I just want to knock off an Ironhead. I'm a little bit worried about the Guardy targeting T-Tar with a Fairy move, I guess. But I think I'm just going to... knock off Rotom and Ironhead. Again, it might not want to, because it's got Vacuum Wave. It's extremely effective. So we don't have a Dragon Dance set up this game. Important to remember. Lives because of the Sturdy, but the Sand will get the KO. See, like, there's all of this stuff, like, head calcs and stuff like that. Like, now I know with this current build with this current Aggron build against that specific Guardy build, Ironhead is a one-hit KO. But that's not necessarily always true, right? So this Heracross has Quad Weak moves on both of my Mons. I think I'm just gonna... I think one of them is gonna get knocked out by this Heracross kind of no matter what here. So I think it's probably gonna be the T-Tar that it targets. So I think I'm just gonna double target the Heracross. Even though this is only neutrally effective, it should hopefully still do quite a lot. I think I'm gonna double target the Heracross. We'll probably lose a Mon here. Oh, I went for the close combat into the Aggron. We live because of the Sash, because of the Sturdy, which is good. So we do get to double target the... Actually, with the defense drops here, Fire Punch might even get a KO. It does, which means if the Aggron doesn't miss the Stone Edge on the Glaceon, we should have game here. Has a Focus Sash. Has a Sash, but we've got Sandstorm again. Guardiate's basically always true. It has quite bad base defense. Yeah. So they're the kind of things that I'm just going to start learning with experience, right? Like, say there was a certain Guardi set that was able to live a an Iron Head. I'm going to start I guess I'm going to start learning that by playing more and seeing, oh, okay, this certain Guardy build does live Iron Head. And that happens when I see it. That happens when it's with this. Like, I see that more often when I see this Pokemon. And I guess that's the kind of thing that I need to start thinking about, right? Which just isn't going to happen to begin with. I'm going to be straight up with you. But yeah, learning things like, okay, so Guardy should always get knocked out by an Iron Head from Aggron helps you think about your options, right? Okay, so it's the Guardy team again. I'm reluctant to change a huge amount here. I like this lead worked really well against this team again last time. I do think I want to have Arcanine, and I think I want to have Sylveon. I think I'm gonna go Arcanine and Sylveon. I think the two biggest threats on this team are probably the Azumarill and the Heracross. So shall we actually do like this instead? What are we worried about if we lead with Arcanine? The Azumarill, like, we don't have a great answer to the Azumarill actually, but we do get it. We do intimidate it. Yeah, we just straight up don't have a great answer against the Azumarill. Maybe Dragonite is better. I need to... Can I... Yeah, okay, I can do this. Or maybe Wims is better. Okay, let's go... Let's do this. So that we have... Yeah, let's try that. Let's try something different. Oh, it shows the win streak. It shows that I'm on a 3-win streak and he's on a 2-win streak. Okay. Intimidate. Yeah, that's not ideal. So it bounced the boost, the debuff back, but I think we're still obviously going to get the KO with Flare Blitz on the Abomasnow here. I'm a bit worried. Like, this seems like a pretty bad matchup for Corviknight into... seems like a pretty bad matchup for Corviknight into... For Whimsicott into Corviknight here. And I can't Memento. I guess I don't want to switch in, right? So I think I know what I want to do in my head. I kind of want something to get knocked out so that I can switch the T-Tower in to get rid of the Snow before I then switch the Aggron in, so it's still got Sturdy. I'm pretty sure the Corviknight should just probably get a KO on the... Oh, it's body pressing. Okay, that's better for me. I need to look into Corviknight's ability. Does Corviknight's ability bounce all... Does Corviknight's ability bounce all status stuff? Like, if I'd have Leech Seeded, would it have bounced the Leech Seed as well? This thing's like super defensive, right? I'm at -1. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna try and chip away at it. Oh wait, this is snow, not hail, right? So we are going to go down to our own Flare Blitz here. Hopefully it targets the Arcanine. Oh, we even got a burn. That's good. Oh, it doesn't matter if it targeted the Arcanine, right? It didn't anyway. Lefties. So I'm just going to go to T-Tar here. So I can Fire Punch the... Corviknight. And we'll just Giga Drain the Guardy. Knowing that we have Aggron in the back. If it targeted Arcanine, it's redirected to Whims. If it Arcanine, yeah. The thought occurred in my head, but the words came out before I'd established that was what was going to happen. Mega Guardy. Okay. Mystical Fire on the Whims. We should hopefully get the KO with Fire Punch here. Oh, we don't get the KO. Oh, oh no, it's just special defense boost for Sandstorm, isn't it? Interesting. But we should... I think we should be there, right? Because Aggron shouldn't get one shot by... Well, actually, if the T-Tar... Oh no, we have Sturdy, right? So Aggron targets Guardy, so we always get the Guardy KO. But Guardy could target T-Tar, and then T-Tar doesn't get the Corviknight KO. Which means I think I should double target Corviknight. Knowing that I think I should win the 1v1 against... Okay. It didn't target the it didn't target the T-Tar. If it had targeted the T-Tar T-Tar might have got knocked out, which meant there would have been no target into the Corviknight, which meant the Corviknight would have then hit the Aggron, and the Aggron would have taken out the Corviknight, so then I still would have lost, right? But maybe I wouldn't have got knocked out by a Moonblast, even though it was super effective because of the Sandstorm buff. I don't know. Pretty sure Mega Guardy has a huge amount of... Oh, it starts another Pokemon? Wait, I'm dumb. Hold on. We've still got another Pokemon to get through here. Should hopefully be fine with the 2v1 though. Berserk is probably going to mean that it does get a... Oh, it's slower than me? Okay. I thought Drampa was... See how much we want left under the HP bar? Yeah. For some reason I thought we'd already gone through, but we'd already got through too. But yeah. Up to rank 2. Things are definitely getting harder though. People have megas, people are playing better. So we are going to start losing soon. But we are 4-0 right now. Okay, hold on. There's new things here. There's a Pelipper which can have Drizzle. There's a Feraligatr which might be a Mega. There's a Dragonite which someone said earlier on is really good with Rain teams. A lot of these look physical, which means Arcanine could be useful, but also Arcanine into a Rain team seems really bad. I also quite like leading T-Tar because I'm pretty sure slower weather wins, right? And is T-Tar slower than Pelipper? I can only assume so. Maybe, I don't know. So maybe we win the weather. We win the weather war. I definitely like bringing Sylveon. I think I'm gonna go T-Tar. And Arcanine. And then Sylveon and Dragonite. I don't really see much Aggron's going to be useful for here. Whimsicott could be okay. Let's just go Dragonite. We haven't used Dragonite yet. We'll try this. I have no idea whether Tyranitar or Pelipper is faster. We'll find out. Dragonite Pelipper and T-Tar Arcanine. I think I just want to double into Dragonite? Question mark? I think I'm more scared of the Dragonite than the Pelipper. Though, am I? No, I think I'm more scared of the Pelipper. Let's double into the Pelipper. Actually, no. Let's double into the Dragonite. I think I'm more scared of the Dragonite. It's also got multi-scale, right? So... Oh, I could have extreme speeded to break multi-scale, right? So that then Stone Age would have done more. Oh, but it still did 51%, and hopefully Play Rough gets the KO from here. I used Wide Guard, but I have no spread moves. I guess it was protecting itself from Rock Slide from T-Tar. Rock Slide would have been pretty obvious there, I guess, yeah. So that makes sense. Can you change the item on Sylveon, Razorfang, and Space Heat Bank? It's a Quick Claw, but I can, for sure, if it's useless. It hasn't come to a battle yet, though, so... You can just knock off the Garchomp and Play Rough. I guess it's going to Earthquake probably, right? It's probably going to Earthquake. So we can switch into Dragonite. Oh, but I don't really want to switch into Dragonite and the multi-scale is just going to be broken. I think I'd rather try and get the free switch. Oh, but if it Earthquakes and just gets 2 KOs, we're super sad, right? Let's switch into the Dragonite. And we will still Play Rough. Oh, I don't think I clicked Play Rough in time. It did EQ. I don't think I clicked Play Rough in time, but the Arcanine might be donezo anyway. I guess potentially I should have swapped out the Arcanine so I can get another Intimidate off. That maybe would have made more sense. Okay, and it Rain Dance, but we switched the T-Tar out, so now we can switch the T-Tar back in. Yo, this is broken, right? Because we get to switch the T-Tar back in. It didn't break our multi-scale. It's probably just going to Earthquake again. Which is kind of bad for T-Tar. But I feel like it can't really ignore... Oh, I wonder if this Pelipper has an Ice move for... wonder if this Pelipper has an ice move for me. Should we Mega Evolve? We can Mega Evolve, Ice Beam the Garchomp, and then we'll Stone Edge. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to get KO'd anyway here to Earthquake from Garchomp, but this Pelipper definitely could have an Ice move against Dragonite, but we have Multiscale, so it shouldn't KO, even though it's quad weak. Even though it's quad weak, Multiscale hopefully keeps us alive, and I think we keep Multiscale when we Mega Evolve, right? I'm pretty sure I read that Mega Dragonite still has Multiscale. It's gone Wide Guard again. That's actually really good because it means that Garchomp used Earthquake. We'll see whether it gets the KO on the T-Tower or not. It doesn't get the KO. Okay, that's good knowledge. Good knowledge. Ice Beam should definitely KO this, right? Yeah. T-Tower and D-Knight is not a great combo because you proc your own skill with sand. Yeah. That's definitely something that I'd clocked. Well, now we have access to more Mega Stones. I probably don't need to use it. It was only because I just had the one Dragonite, right? So we can probably swap the Dragonite out for something else. Now we've got some more Mega Stones. Supreme Overlord. That's what I was thinking. So that was why I was thinking it was like last. What's the graveyard move called? Not last rites. I can't remember. Because its ability makes it stronger when it's the last Pokemon, right? Last Respects, that's what it's called. Do you think you're playing a VGC Regional? Well, this is why I wanted to try this, right? I really wanted to try... this seems like the perfect opportunity to try and learn VG, and then maybe go to a Regional. Gone for a Guillotine! Yo. Feels like a perfect opportunity to try and learn. And potentially play in a VG Regional. So yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm only planning on playing a couple of regionals next year, so I don't know whether I would still play TCG for those. It genuinely might depend on like what the TCG format is like. If the TCG format, if I'm not able to find like a fun deck in the TCG format, then there's definitely potential for me to. Nice. Okay, I want to quit battling and have a look. I think VGC will be back if TCG gets there, or like the Phantasmal Forces, Phantasmal Flames format. Yeah, fair. Right, let's claim all of this stuff. Supreme Overlord plus Guillotine for when you need to do 130%. Okay, we've got a couple of missions we can claim. We've won 5 rank battles, and we have won 3 rank battles without any of our Pokemon fainting. We've nearly used 20 super effective moves. I don't think I own any Ice-type Pokemon, so I'm going to re-roll this. Ground-type Pokemon. I've probably got some Ground-type Pokemon. So we now have... Do we have Aggro... Well, I think we have the Aggronite, right? Was that one of the Mega Stones we got? We did get the Aggronite. Is Mega Aggron any good? Maybe that's better than Dragonite here. And we can swap this for... Do we want Drampa as a... Or do we want Drampa or do we want Greninja? I quite like the sound of Greninja. I like a speedy... Mon. We don't have a Dragon type. Give this an item. Right, I'll just give it left ace for now. Mega Aggron has historically seen 0 play ever. Okay. We can go... I kind of want to use this Greninja a little bit. Oh, we can have multiple teams. Oh, okay. Interesting. D-Knight is probably better, just be mindful of sand. Okay. I guess there's times where we can go like Whimsicott, Arcanine, D-Knight, and Aggron or something. So we still can get use out of the Dragonite. Okay, cool. Let's not panic. Let's swap back. Let's swap back and let's. I said to myself I wanted to learn things, so it's. Let's not just keep swapping things. Let's just continue to learn. They did give Mega Aggron body press. It does do some damage now. Mega Aggron is not too bad, especially if you can Protean it to rock, ground, or steel. Yeah, true. Okay, we'll just carry on. We'll carry on for now. Carry on for now. Oh, I really want to recruit another Pokemon. It's so the gacha. The gacha's so tempting. 21 coupons. We're recruiting one more. We're doing another gacha. Let's see what we get. And then we'll jump back into another battle. We got Pelipper! We got Pelipper! Oh, its ability's wrong. But it's fine, we got Pelipper. We can start building our rain team. Primarina. Weavile. I'm pretty sure this thing is like super frail but super strong, right? Furfro. This is very defensive by the looks of it. Heat Rotom, Meowstick, Stunfisk, Glaceon, Flapple. Tyrantrum the Sociable. That's genius. I think we're just taking the Pelipper, right? Pelipper's very good. And we can start building towards a rain team potentially. With Pelipper, Dragonite. If we can get Arcanine, if we can get Archaludon and Basculegion. Chilling Water. What's that move? I've never heard of that move in my life. Cool. Oh, that's what these are for. Oh, maybe I should use one of these. Am I better off using these tickets or the VP? I presume tickets because VP is used for everything else. So I'd rather have more VP. But it seems like this is the most expensive thing. Other than, I guess, some Mega Stones, this is the most expensive thing VP is used for. Like, changing moves and stuff is cheaper. Tickets are better. I presume tickets are just... The only use for tickets is this, right? Give Pelipper Drizzle and give D-Knight Hurricane. It's a good rain combo. Okay, we'll use a ticket on this. We have my favourite Pokemon. Hello, mate. Hello, Tamu. Have we got a team? We absolutely do not, but we have just recruited a Pelipper. And I said to a friend earlier on that I really wanted to build a rain team, and someone said Dragonite is pretty good on our rain team. So maybe we're building towards a rain team. Maybe I'm going to learn on a rain team. But yeah, I'm just using like basically the bog stuff to begin with. But yeah, that's cool to get. Cool to get. Right, back to battling. Ranked battles. Let's see if we can get a great tier. I think this is our winning in for great tier. Okay, we are against a Pelipper, a Toxicroak. Seems like another T-Tar Aggron angle. I think I quite like Arcanine for the Toxicroak and for Intimidate on the Toxicroak and the Mamoswine. And then maybe Sylveon for the 2 dragons? Question mark? Sure. Mega Meganium's a good budget team. Bring Sand bit in the back in case they set Rain first. Oh, so if they lead Pelipper, and then because my T-Tar's slower, I set the Sand, but then they can just Rain Dance on the first turn, right? So they still have Rain. They just have to spend a move to do so. Whereas they can't do that if I... Oh, they could still do that if I switch. They could still do that if I have Sand in the back, right? Because then if I switch in, the switching comes first. But why would they Rain Dance in that situation? So I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Wait, that thing's called Big Gulp. Hold on, these aren't bog standard Pokemon unless you can edit Pokemon's nicknames in game here. Maybe you can. I think I'm just gonna double Stone Edge the Pelipper. I'm pretty sure Toxicroak will get a knockout on one of these 2 Pokemon. But obviously I'll hopefully be able to trade here and take out the Pelipper. Oh, it's Tailwinding rather than Rain Dancing. Oh, it's got Earthquake. That's bad. That's pretty bad. Oh, I did a lot less than I was expecting, actually. That did a lot less than I was expecting. We did get 2 misses, though. We didn't bring Dragonite, did we? So we don't have we're always gonna get hit by this Earthquake. I'm pretty sure. What did it do? It did 90, it did 80. I think it's pretty likely that both of my Mons are getting knocked out here, which is kind of sad. I think I'm just gonna. I think both of them are getting knocked out here because I'm pretty sure Pelipper's just gonna poke the T-Tar, yeah, and then yeah. I think us missing both of those. Both of those Stone Edges is pretty brutal here, because yeah, I think we needed to hit at least one of those Stone Edges. I think based on the damage from the last game, it would have knocked out the Pelipper, but now we're just super behind in tempo, right? But maybe I'll be okay. Living with Aurora is one of the most important things, if not the most important. So we do get an Intim off. It's got no focus. It's got a White Herb, okay. I'm probably getting... I'm probably going to get... Poison Jabbed, right? This is only neutrally effective on the... Yeah. I'm probably going to get Poison Jabbed, right? Maybe I should be targeting the... I'm presuming Toxicroak's probably going to Poison Jab the Sylveon. I think Sylveon's quite defensive. It should hopefully live. Weatherball, I'm presuming, is either rock or ground based on Sandstorm, so that's not good. What a citrus. Yeah, poison jab. Oh, clearly it is not a defensive. It's just got a lot of HP. Okay, we're suffering our first loss. We're suffering our first loss. It was going to happen. It was going to happen eventually. We couldn't be 5-0 forever. We're just going to get EQ'd, right? Or weatherballed. Yeah. Sivion is specially defensive. I see. Okay. So let's think about what we could have led differently if we see that again. If we see that again, how can we lead differently? Probably our own Mega Dragonite and like... Let me look at my team. I need to look at my team. Let me look at the team. Probably our own Dragonite. That Toxicroak just seems really difficult to deal with. Maybe like Dragonite plus Arcanine. And then if our Dragonite had Hurricane, we could have taken advantage of them then having Rain set up so I can Hurricane the Toxicroak. Tox gets messed up by Arcanine, assuming it's Dry Skin. Yeah, I assume it's Dry Skin because of it being in a Rain team. So yeah, maybe Arcanine. Yeah, maybe it's like Dragonite plus Arcanine. And if the Dragonite had Hurricane, we have Hurricane or Flare Blitz for the Toxicroak. And then if we bring like T-Tar plus Aggron in the back, or T-Tar plus... If we have T-Tar in the back, we can still win the Weather Wall. Okay. I wanna teach Dragonite. No, maybe we shouldn't teach it Hurricane because we're not building around Rain. But I do think the Dragonite doesn't have a great moveset at the moment. Let me check the moves. I can't remember what it has. I think it's like Fire Blast. Fire Blast Draco. What was it? Fire Blast Draco, Ice Beam, Extreme Speed. Okay. So yeah, into that again. I don't know. Like, I don't know whether that's like a legit thing. So I don't know whether I'm. I don't know whether I'm meant to like look at every single matchup like that. As like the next time I see a Pelipper plus Toxicroak. But I now know if I see a Pelipper plus Toxicroak, I now know what I would lead with this team, right? So I guess that's just what that's the point of what I'm doing at the moment, is just learning about this kind of stuff. Okay, so it's almost a mirror, except we have D-Knight and he has Dramper. I think I like I think our Dragonite is quite weak in case in the case that like either... I'm pretty sure Tyranitar and Aggron are just kind of obvious to bring. And I think they do pretty well against... actually, I could just go for the other 4, but I think Dragonite is pretty weak if he brings in his T-Tar. So we probably have to bring in our own T-Tar. Maybe we go like T-Tar plus Arcanine, and then... So I think I want to go T-Tar, Arcanine. I'm trying to think about what I'm worried about with T-Tar. I'm worried about it Dragonite setting up on me. So bringing something that can... Maybe in that case then we do this. I still think T-Tar and Aggron are pretty good in here. But I think I want to try and counter him leading with his T-Tar with Arcanine plus Sylveon to try and like put some pressure on to stop it Dragon Dancing against me. Seems sensible. Oh, he's also gone Sylveon Arcanine. That's hilarious. We went Sylveon Arcanine as well. Okay. Well, that makes me feel like I wasn't completely off, because I think the most obvious lead was T-Tar lead. This is all just going to be a bunch of speed ties, right? It's literally all just going to be a bunch of speed ties because we're all running the same Pokemon. I'm pretty sure maybe I should just go E-Speed plus... Oh no, but we've been intimidated. What do we bring? I think we're going to be getting bulldozed here. I think we're just bulldozing in return. And I'm pretty sure these Sylveons are just going to have to pretty much be along for the ride. I think the Sylveons are just going to be getting bulldozed all day. Oh, wait. I shouldn't have Hyper-Voiced, because Hyper-Voice is... I always forget Fairy is resisted by fire. He's going for speed control. That makes a lot of sense, I guess. Yeah, I forget Fairy is resisted by... What's got Psych up? I think I won round 1. I don't think E-Speed is going to get the K on either of them. I'm pretty sure I just Bulldoze again and Hyper Voice again. He's going to outspeed. He might outspeed and Bulldoze me. But wait, his set could be different because he has Flame Charge, right? Have I switched a single time yet? I switched. Yeah. I have switched before. There's just never been. I just feel like there's never been a good matchup for me to, or I've never had the right Pokemon in the back for me to actually switch and get value out of it. Right. I'm only ever going to have been switching into bad matchups, I think. But I know switching is super important. I just don't think I've had good opportunity to. Like, nothing felt good to switch there, right? Assuming he was Bulldoze, it didn't feel good to switch into either of my Aggron or T-Tar. Pretty sure it's just Play Rough and Hyper Voice into T-Tar to stop it getting too much value out of Dragon Dance. Oh, he's got Rock Slide. Okay. So his sets are definitely different to mine. What on earth was that turn? You mean the turn where he psych-upped? I don't know. Metal sound. So do the sets that we get from the predefined Pokemon, are they actually different? Because it feels like maybe they're not predefined and these are different. But they're random. Because, like, there's definitely some moves that I would not expect at all on some of these Pokemon. Because, like, I haven't seen the same moves on any of these 4 Pokemon yet, right? Oh, really? So I thought at least like the first 6 you got would be the same. Oh, that's interesting. That makes a lot more sense as to why. Okay, so I shouldn't be playing around them having the same set as me then, because I just presumed it was the same set, which is why I just thought we were going to be Speed Tie, Bulldoze plus Hyper Voicing, and it was going to be somewhat pointless. Bit of chip, but but I'm pretty sure Bulldoze should hopefully get us there. Oh, it didn't get us there. Wild. You've got totally different mons to you. I think the 6 mons you get are based on whichever starter you get, though. Which starter did you pick? Or which first recruit did you do? Because this guy has the exact same 6 mons that I had when I picked T-Tar. Makes it drink Guardy, I see. Let me see if I can remember the Guardy team. It was Guardy. I've literally just played against one. I can't remember it. I've literally just played against a guard, the like standard Guardy team. I've got the picture here actually. Let me look at the picture. Guardy, Heracross, Drampa, Azumarill, Corviknight, Abomasnow. Preset teams that handed out should have the same initial sets and spreads, but not sure. I see. Excuse me. Okay, so this is similar to my team, but doesn't have the Agrons. Doesn't have the Aggron. Has an Umbreon instead. I think the 2 I led last time were pretty good. I think I want to do the same 2 again. And I think I'm less incentivized to bring T-Tar plus Aggron coming, like, because he doesn't have an Aggron. So it makes me want to bring Dragonite a bit more. We could go Dragonite Whimsicott. Don't think there's anything I'm super worried about with the Whims. Or we could just go T-Tar plus Dragonite. Or Aggron plus Dragonite. There's probably not much... Let's go Aggron plus Dragonite. Let's leave the T-Tar. There's probably not, like, a huge amount of things that can... like, have fighting moves or ground moves. Okay, I think we have the better matchup here because we have Sylveon instead of Dragonite. I think I just want to double target the Dragonite here. It's not going to do much to the Arcanine, but I think the Dragonite is the bigger threat. Oh, we got Quick Claw proc. Let's go. It is a Mega Dragonite. I should transfer my Rotom Wash in, but I really don't want to load up Pokemon Shield again. So this isn't going to do a huge amount because of multi-scale, but maybe... Oh, again, it's weird. Like, maybe we should be E-speeding to break the multi-scale when it's not going to do a huge amount. Ice Beam. Okay, so someone said Sylveon was specially defensive. To me said Sylveon was specially defensive, so that's why that didn't do a huge amount. That was a crit. So Play Rough should get the KO on the Dragonite here. Do I want to switch the Sylveon? I could switch Sylveon into Aggron. It's going to break my Sturdy. But it feels like a good time to. But that's all under the assumption that I'm going to get the KO. I should get the KO. And then what are we worried about? Like Wims, Sylveon, both of those are fine for Aggron. I think Aggron's fine against T-Tar. I think we do this. Because Play Rough should get the KO. It did like 40%, right? Oh, it's protecting. Interesting. This is a lot worse now. Because now Aggron probably dies to getting double targeted by these guys. But again, I'm still pretty sure Play Rough gets the KO on the Dragonite, and I think that's the key thing to get rid of here. Stone Age the Arcanine, if somehow the Aggron lives. I didn't play around Protect. I guess this is another thing with like playing for the first time against random teams rather than meta teams, is that like I have no way to predict what's going to be on people's teams, right? You switch into Umbreon. We get the Play Rough, which is still super effective, but didn't do anything. I know Umbreon's very defensive. He's Will-O-Wisping. I missed. Stone Edge. We also missed. Okay. Any misses in the chat? So we're probably getting Whispered again. So do we just... I'm honestly really fine with just carrying on using Play... actually, we could now switch back into our Sylveon. And we could Stealth Rocks this turn. I don't think the Umbreon should do too much to us. So I don't mind doing this and then getting Stealth Rocks down this turn. We've got enough HP back that we... And this also will reset our attack stat, right? And we'll get another Intim off if we have to come back in. Arcanize Will-O-Wisping, that's fine, because we get to put rocks up here. Umbreon yawns the Sylveon. Now, I think I'm going to swap back into the Arcanine here. Even though I think this Arcanine I'm against is special, I think it uses Flamethrower, right? Is there any way I can, like, see? No, there isn't. If only I had a book to write down everything that was going on. I'm just going to... Still going to Stone Edge. It's probably not going to get knockout because we're burn, but should still do a lot of damage. This will get another Intim off. Hopefully didn't predict the switch, so it won't yawn again. Flamethrower it into the Arcanine. So maybe double targeted the Sylveon. Like foul played. Okay. Didn't quite get the KO, but that's okay. Foul play is the one that does more damage based on my attack stat, right? Is it affected by me being burned? Like, will that have done less because I'm burned? I could go Bulldoze and switch to Dragonite here, but I kind of want Dragonite to come in on a free switch because I don't want its multi-scale to be broken as it comes in. Foul play is unaffected by burn. Okay. I think I'm probably going to be getting yawned here, right? Go for another Stone Edge. Burn doesn't lower your attack, it just halves your physical damage. Okay. We did get yawned, as expected. So, do we want to bring in Dragonite now? Feels like a good time to bring in Dragonite now. Play rough. Don't think quite gets the knockout. Plus that Arcanine's going to go to sleep if we don't switch. I think I'm going to go back into the Sylveon, just so I've got Arcanine for Intimidate to come back in if I want to. And then I think I want to Mega Evolve and... Oh, both of these kind of suck. I don't really want a Draco yet. But I don't think E-Speed will kill Arcanine here. Let's just see whether E-Speed gets the knockout on Arcanine. One thing that puts me off Pokemon Champions is it just feels like another game with the limited decks. It feels like Scarlet Violet with limited decks. I guess it is at the moment, yeah. We'll hopefully get more and more though. So we Mega Evolve. Get protected, that's really good because we E-Speeded the Arcanine. Does this get the KO? Nowhere near. Okay. Just Flamethrower the Sylveon. We can Quick Attack plus E-Speed into the Arcanine to get the KO. Umbreon will probably then Yawn the Dragonite, question mark, or might just KO the Sylveon. Actually, will this get the KO? This is doing neutral. This is doing not very effective damage. Maybe I should just Hyper Voice instead. And E-Speed. Hyper Voice plus E-Speed should hopefully still get there. But obviously, if this gets knocked out by... If he does target the Sylveon now... I'll use Morning Sun. It's healing. And it wishes as well. Okay, it doesn't yawn. I think that's good. But it does mean the Dragonite's going to be coming into a Wish. We have no good moves into this Arcanine on this Dragonite other than... Maybe I should have just, like, straight up Draco to begin with. Maybe this has all just gone downhill because I didn't Draco. And now I need to Draco. I'm pretty sure the Umbreon's going to be using Protect here. So if the Umbreon's using Protect, I can probably double target the Arcanine and not have to Draco. I'm expecting Umbreon to Protect here because it's wished. Yeah, okay. So now we can double target the Arcanine and hopefully get the KO with Shadow Ball. Oh, I used Morning Sun again. It's just going to keep healing. But this is better than targeting into the... Okay. There's the Umbreon getting back to full pretty much. So I'm expecting Yawn from Umbreon, Yawn from Umbreon this turn. I guess I can Yawn it back. Maybe I should be Yawning it back. And I think I'm just going to Draco this Arcanine. Let's get it out of here. Makes it harder for us to deal with the Dragonite next, but let's just try and start getting some tempo back, I guess. It's using Wish again. So I'm expecting Dragonite to probably come back out here. Or maybe it's his 4th mon and then he switches Umbreon out into the Dragonite. Oh no, Dragonite comes out. Okay. We have broken the... Oh, Rocks! Rocks! Let's go! I forgot about Rocks. So now that Umbreon can't switch out of Yawn, this is going to mean my T-Tar Sash is broken. I honestly forgot Rocks were up. I think we're now pretty far ahead, right? I think I want to switch into the Arcanine so that it doesn't break my multi-scale and it resets my special attack. And I'm pretty sure... Oh, Sylveon's on such low HP. I don't know how fast Sylveon is. So I don't know whether it's going to outspeed these two. I don't know whether it's going to outspeed Umbreon and T-Tar. I'm hoping it outspeeds and at least gets a Hyper Voice off. Like Dragon Danced, okay. And now it went outspeed. But I think that's good for us because... That's fine. We get a Hyper Voice off to do a bit of chip to the Umbreon. And that Umbreon should be going to sleep now. It does fully heal with Wish, or pretty much fully heal with Wish. Plus lefties, but it should be going to sleep now, I think. Yeah, okay, so now it's asleep. So now T-Tar can't target both of these, so we can Hyper Voice and Play Rough. And we should get the knockout on T-Tar no matter what, and then it's a 2v1. You should probably target the Arcanine here, right? Because the Sylveon's so weak anyway. Like Fire Punch to Sylveon. But then hopefully Play Rough should get the KO here. Okay, it does. And now it's a 2v1 on the Umbreon. And I'm pretty sure we just have way too much damage to just be able to overrun the Umbreon. We've got Play Rough on the Arcanine and at least one Draco. Plus then E-Speeds. He went for the Hope Play Rough misses play, which is way better than the always lose to Sylveon play. I see. Play Rough did miss. Uh-oh. We hopefully should be fine, right? We can... we can E-Speed plus Play Rough. Does Draco still do more? Probably not. Wake up. It's protecting. The sand is chipping away. Though I think we must be close to end of sand turns, right? I don't think sand is permanent in this, or I don't think weather's permanent in this game anymore. Or I don't think rain is permanent anymore. Not just in this game, but... Oh, we missed again. Hold on. It's wishing. It's wishing. It's gonna, it's gonna protect again next turn. Oh, there's the sandstorm's gone though, so we're not taking chip anymore. So I'm pretty sure we just we should just be fine, right? Oh, I shouldn't be play roughing. I should be saving my play rough PP. That was bad. I think my lost condition is the timer, right? I have 10 seconds left, so I just need to spam A every turn. Just need to spam A. Yeah, the lost condition is definitely the timer. It says I have no time left. Maybe I lost. Right, we need to hit a play rough here, Arcanine. Thank you. Oh, I did lose because my time ran out. Very good. I think we were doing the right thing there, though. So I'm not too fussed about losing because I think we were doing the right thing. I just need to come to the decisions quicker. But I think I was on the right lines. I don't know whether I was winning. I was going to win long term though, because I was at -2 and I was running out of. I probably had to. I probably had to be using Fire Blast there to burn it, right? That's probably what I should have been doing. Maybe I shouldn't have Dracoed. Maybe I should have just been using Fire Blast to try and burn it. Okay. Okay. It's definitely interesting. It looks like moves take a couple of seconds longer than it says, so you have a little bit less time than you think. But that's okay. Right, we're against the Guardy team. What did we lead against the Guardy team last time? I'm pretty sure we led, like, Arcanine plus... Arcanine... Oh, last time we led Arcanine and we got... The Corviknight bounced the debuff, right? So I might go, like, here and here first. And then bring Arcanine in the back. And then, I don't know. Aggron felt pretty good against the... Like, Aggron felt pretty good against the Guardy. I kind of want something to deal with the Corviknight, though. The Corviknight's ability, does it bounce Leech Seed as well? That's going to be an issue. I guess we'll find out. It was a long, grindy game. Shouldn't feel weird about that. It's more important to take time to learn rather than speeding through. Yeah, I'm not too fussed about that loss. I think I learned a fair bit. Azumarill Heracross. Okay, so it's not Corv. I think I'm just going to go Mega Evolve Fire Blast into Heracross. And then I think I want to... I don't like the look of this Azumarill very much. Let's get some seeds on the Azumarill. think we're probably going to be getting hit with a fairy move from Azumarill here. But hopefully... Oh, if we can get the KO here, that'd be huge. That's huge. That means hopefully we won't be getting KO'd in return. Let's play Rough the Whims. Okay. Pretty sure I take that all day. What have we got in the back? Got a Corviknight. Corviknight's got pressure, not the other ability. Is it Magic Bounce? Is that what the ability's called? Is it Magic Bounce? Pretty sure I just want to Giga Drain the Azumarill here. It's got Aqua Jet to break my multi-scale. That Giga Drain did quite a lot. We can E-speed that next turn. Mirror Armor, that's what it's called. Thank you. Mirror Armor. Corviknight dodged. We got plucked. But we can E-speed the Azumarill here, which is good. Corviknight only bounces stat drops, not all effects. Each use save the ability to bounce from is Magic Bounce. Okay, yeah, I knew there was one that did, but I can't remember what it was called. So we can E-speed and just take out the Azumarill here. Corviknight's probably going to pluck the Whimsicott again, right? I think I just want to take out the Azumarill. We're 2 Pokemon up then. I'm just going to Prankster... Prankster Leech Seed the Corviknight. Just in case it does pluck me and gets the KO. We've at least got the Leech Seed on it. Okay. So E-Speed went before Prankster. So Prankster must be priority 1 and E-Speed priority 2. Priority plus 2 and priority plus 1. We didn't get KO'd by that that pluck, which is huge, because now we get another Prankster. Oh, we can't. I was going to say we get another Prankster Leech Seed, but we now don't, because Leech Seed does not affect grass types. I'm not worried at all about this Corviknight, I don't think. So I'm pretty sure I'm just going to Fire Blast into the Abomasnow and Memento the Corviknight. We're going to get knocked out anyway, right? So we can Prankster Memento. Reduce its stats. That seems like a really cool move for Whimsicott, because it's so frail, right? You can guarantee get something done with the with its frailness after it's been taken out of its sash. But then also like it just seems like a really good mon, I guess. Frail, but having Prankster to do some nasty things. And then we can just go into Arcanine here. Get the Intim, so it's now -3, which is hilarious. And we're just going to carry on firing fire-type moves at it. Even though it's very, very bulky, I'm pretty sure. I think it's got a lot of defense. It clearly does not have a lot of special defense. Or not enough, at least. Nice. Another win. Another win for the books. Continue battling. Memento is a stat drop. It wouldn't have dropped the stats if it had mirror armor. Oh, true. Yeah. True. That's a good point. That could have been very funny. Talonflame. Whoa, this looks like a real team. Hold up. This definitely looks like a real team. There's an Incineroar. Gingy roar. So what I'm thinking is Dragonite plus Arcanine lead. There's a lot of physical. Well, there's not many physical attackers. Actually, maybe Whimsicott is better than Dragonite lead. Than Arcanine lead. I do like Arcanine. Maybe it's actually Arcanine plus Whimsy lead. I definitely want Dragonite. I don't think I really want T-Tara Aggron. I don't really want... Sylveon's pretty good, actually. Let's go with no T-Tar, no Aggron. Mirror Armor is also the hidden ability, so probably not a default. Most calls a pressure or a nerve, at least in low ladder. I see. This looks like a real team, so I'm not expecting to win this one, because there's definitely Pokemon here that I know are very good. Talonflame and Garchomp. Whims and Arcanine. Okay. So I'm pretty sure Talonflame gets Gale Wings, which I think is priority to... Is it the first... I know it used to be priority to all flying moves, but is it now just priority to some flying moves? I can't remember what they changed it to. Either way, I think I want to double target the Garchomp and get it out of here, because I think the Garchomp is the scariest thing on the field. It is Brave Bird. Oh, it didn't take me to my sash. It's obviously still going to knock me out, but it didn't take me to my sash. Oh, and we're faster than the Garchomp. That's huge. Oh, we just straight up knock it out? That's massive. I didn't not expect... Oh, it was a crit. Okay, it was a crit. Ah, only at full HP. That's the change. It only has priority when it's full HP. Okay. So here comes the Incineroar, and now it's going to intimidate me. Now I think we're just going to do the Memento thing, right? Memento into Incineroar. And... we're at -1, so we could switch into... We could switch into Sylve. I don't hate switching into Sylveon, because it's also... There's not many great moves that the Incineroar can use on the Sylveon, I think. What the Whimsy EVs? I'll have a look after this. Oh, it fake outed anyway. So fake out again must be plus or a higher priority than Prankster, so it must be +2 priority, I guess. Oh, I forgot to check my Whimsy Hot IVs. I'll do that after this. I don't know whether a neutral Shadow Ball or a not very effective Hyper Voice will do more to Talonflame. My head says Hyper Voice will do more. Oh, it's protected anyway. Fagax +3, okay. Did do a good amount to Incineroar, that's good. I was just about to ask whether it had Parting Shot. It does have Parting Shot. This last one is Rotom. I think I want to switch to Dragonite here. I guess it risks... my multi-scale getting broken, but it's probably a water move coming into Arcanine and multi-scale, so it really shouldn't do a lot. And I really want to have Arcanine in the back so that I can intimidate his Incineroar back. Yeah, again, in my head, Hyper Voice should still do more, I think. Willow Wisp missed. Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump also missed. That's huge, because that means I still have my multi-scale. That's massive. I'm expecting probably another Protect from Talonflame again. These forms of Rotom are not Ghost, right? I think I just carry on doing the Hyper Voices. Oh, we did get the E-Speed off. Okay, I really expected it to protect there. Will-O-Wisp me, so that's going to break my multi-scale. But I am a special attacker, so it shouldn't do a huge amount to my damage output, which is good. Thunderbolt doesn't do a huge amount because I'm still in multi-scale this turn. Hyper Voice gets double KOs. Let's go. Spread moves have a 0.75 times modifier. Oh, okay. That's good to know. I did not know that. Because this is now a spread move at targeting one Pokemon, does it still have 0.75, or does it now do 100% because it's only damaging one Pokemon? Bang, 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 bang. Nice. Reached the Great Ball tier. We've done it. We've reached Great Ball. We get 1000 VP for doing that. You know what that means? It might be time for another recruitment. Oh, hold on. We've got... If it only targets one, it's back to 100%. If there was 2 Pokemon on the field, but you used one, when you used Dig, when you used Hyper Voice, it would still be a 7%. Okay. So in that situation there, where there was only one Incineroar, it would have done 100% because it was only targeting one. Lovely to see you, Jack. It's been a while. Ah. It's Caraway. The Caraway. So through to me that I don't even know what to say. Commander Satora is an ETS starstruck, I assure you. Heard about Jack's latest accomplishment, so decided to pay a visit. Congratulations on your fine work in reaching Great Ball 2. In recognition of your efforts, please allow me to confer upon you this rather great title. I'm a great trainer, everybody. And I get 5 more Pokemon. Pog. 5 more Pokemon spaces. The road champion here is long, but this makes a significant step towards that goal. Look forward to more great work from you. But now I should take my leave. Take care. Thank you so much, Caraway. Come on back anytime. Whatever it is you're doing, Jack, keep on doing it. Cool. I'm now a great trainer. Right. I wanna recruit again. I want to do another recruitment. Recruiting's fun. We did this. We did this. We did this. Still don't have any ground type Pokemon. Let's re-roll this again. Dragon type, we can do that. Starter missions. Got another 2k VP. So these are the ones that cost money for me to unlock, are they? Let's see. I probably will do this, let's be honest. I'll probably pay for this. Honestly, I'm having fun with this, though. I'm having fun with this. I still feel like I have so much to learn, but this is not bad, not bad. Achievements. View trainer achievements. Super effective whiz. Oh, I get more stuff. This is genius. It's actually, like, you do get quite a lot of currency. And the fact that there is the option to just import your Pokemon as well is really good. Yeah. It's obviously, like, obviously it'd be way better if it was all free, but it's not terrible. It's truly not terrible. Right, let's go recruiting again. Mad Captain, are you here? Tamu, are you here? I know you guys. I'm going to go and get a drink quickly whilst I make sure people are in the chat. And we'll be back momentarily. Right, we're back, and we have some people in here to do another roll. Let's recruit another Pokemon. See a new roster. Use some quick tokens. Excuse me. Who do we have? So what do we want? Basculegion or Archaladon, I think, are the big high rolls, right? What do we got here? We've got Cofagrigus. Disable. Okay. Skeledoge. I think I already know the best Pokemon here. Yeah, a giraffe is so lucky. I think the giraffe is really good, right? But we'll carry on through. Skeledoge. Ordino. This thing. Matisse. Mamoswine. I think Mamoswine. I feel like I've seen Mamoswine before. The boy. Honestly, this is tempting just because it's an Empoleon. This is tempting just because it's a Mousehold. Mouse isn't bad. Shame you got the bad ability on Giraffe. Glad to see one of my favourite channels dip into VGC. Thanks so much for the kind words. Yeah, right. I've never played any VG before, but I really wanted to learn with champions. And honestly, I've had a lot of fun today. I've had a lot of fun today. I'm pretty sure Talonflame like isn't anywhere near as good as it used to be, right? Because of what Alex said earlier on about only at full HP. Talon versus Freeraf for good. Emp if you're a real one. Talon's now a Tailwind setter. Oh, Talon's still really good because it's just a Tailwind setter? Okay. Okay, so the decision is between the Giraffe or the Burb. I think I'm probably gonna go for the Giraffe. I know I've seen a lot of the Giraffe in like VG. Trick Room. Okay, yeah, it's a Trick Room setter, right? What's this other ability it gets? Is it like something armor? Tail armor or something? Is it called tail armor? Ultra sure I started giving my opponent less credit by just clicking buttons and started winning in 2 turns. At Ultra tier. If you don't want to play Trick Room, Giraffe doesn't do too much. Tail armor stops prior moves. Okay. I kind of like the idea of Tailwind Talonflame, you know. Can we do some like Tailwind like T-Tar things? T-Tar's probably still too slow. Do we have any? What other? I have Tailwind Whimsy. Oh, good point. Good point. I have Tailwind Whimsy. Okay, let's go Giraffe. Let's go Giraffe. I guess not many. I guess we don't really have a huge amount of Pokemon that are. Oh no, we do have a slow Pokemon. We have Aggron. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's go for the Giraffe. And I just want to check something. 20 hours. So it completely resets the timer. Okay, so you can technically min-max it. You can technically min-max it. Okay, I'm going to do one more, then we're going to do a couple of battles, and then I'm going to call it an evening. Let's see what we get. Honestly, the recruiting is also just really fun. Right, what do we got? Oh, we got a Basque Legion. Wait, this might be the wrong form. Oh, no, it's just this form because it's female, so I think it is the right form. So I think this is good. Wait, we also got this. I'm pretty sure this is busted, right? Hisui and Arcanine. Oh, it is the wrong form? Oh, is it not Hisui and Basque Legion? Does it need to be... Oh, wait, no, that's not a thing. You want male Basque Legion? Oh. Do the male and female have different stats? Oh, okay. I think this means it's a gimme then, right? I'm pretty sure Hisui and Arcanine is cracked. Because it's Arcanine, but also a rock type. But anyway, let's have a look at what some of these do. Washing machine good also. Oh, yeah. I didn't spot washing machine. So we got Meowstic. So it's like a special attacker. Absol. So yeah, the Basque Legions must have different stats, right? This one has a lot of special attacks, so I'm presuming one's like the male is maybe attack focused and the female special attack focused, maybe? I don't know. Excadrill. Excadrill is good with T-Tar. Excadrill could just be a better Aggron, right? Huh. This could be a difficult decision. Excadrill could be just better than Aggron on my current team. It gives me super effective moves into rock and lightning types, which I don't currently have. Excadrill could just be a straight upgrade to compare to Aggron. Sorry, bro. I know this thing is bulky as anything, right? Oh, no. It's Slow King is bulky. Slow Bro is... Looks like it's got a lot of special attack. Slow, though. I thought this was super slow. But it's obviously got its stats invested in speed. But that could be wrong. Rotom is tempting because we have Greninja, but we don't have a great water type or a great lightning type right now. So Rotom is just good. Slowbro is defensively bulky. Slowking is especially defensively bulky. This seems like a really tough choice. Weirder. So, I know Arcanine is really good, but I think because we already have an Arcanine, I guess we can probably ignore Arcanine. So I guess it's between Rotom and Excadrill. What do we think, chat? Rotom if you're... Arcanine or Rotom if you want more options for later. Drill if you're committing to Sand. It's weird, like, committing to Sand with Mega Dragonite. But also, like, this could work pretty well with Mega Dragonite, right? With Earthquake. I love how... I always forget how small Excadrill is. He's such a little guy. He's just a little guy. Rotom feels, like, more well-rounded. And we do have a water type in Greninja, if we want to bring in a water type. If that ends up being important. Rotom is super versatile. But we also don't currently have a lightning type as well. You forget to sync and Mega as well. The amount of things I look at and go, oh yeah, you have a Mega. It's a lot of matchups. The other thing this could all mean is we just do another roll to try and get the other one. Oh yeah, this could become our Mega, right? And then we can not. Then we wouldn't necessarily have to Mega Dragonite. This is a tough decision. This is definitely a tough decision. I don't currently have any great ways of... I have Whimsicott for dealing with water types, but Rotom is really good at dealing with water types, right? Because it also resists water. Rotom just feels very good. I think I'm going Rotom. I think I'm going Rotom. Yeah, let's go Rotom. We're gonna have one more ticket to get one more thingy. Let's just do it. Let's just lock in and do it. Do you want to aim towards a finished team or just picking for options? Probably just picking for options, to be honest. Like I say, I can just home stuff in if I want to build a specific team, so... Okay, what do we have here? Trevenant. Forest Curse. I have no idea what that... I nearly just straight up took that. Patrick, welcome. How you doing? Gives the target the Forest Curse status. I don't know what that does. What does Forest Curse do? Lucario, I think, is pretty good, right? Oh, I need to stop doing this. Because I'm going to accidentally end up... Oh, terminology, I can see. Pokemon gains a grass type. Oh, so this... Oh, so it's basically like Soak, right? It forces them to be grass type. Interesting. Okay. Make some grass. Okay, cool. I think Lucario is super versatile, right? And again, works quite well on our team. Probably another mon that's an upgrade to Aggron, because it's it gives us the fighting type, which we don't currently have. Forest Curse adds grass, not changes, so it's not quite like psych. Okay, cool. Pangoro, Mold Breaker. Glimora, I've heard this has a mega now. Rhyperior. Dandy Trim Furfur. I think that's our first dupe. Sizzle, obviously Mega Sizzle exists as well. Tinkerton, I don't think I've ever seen in any team ever. Is Tinkerton a thing? Is it good? Paldean Tauros. Had a lot of fun with Tauros. Intimidate is handy. Does this get Intimidate? Cud Chew. What does Cud Chew do? If the Pokemon eats a berry, it will eat the same berry once more at the end of the next turn. Ooh. And then Hippo. Hippo's another sand setter, right? What else does Hippo do? What does Hippo do that T-Tar doesn't? Is Hippo better than T-Tar? Hippo looks slower than T-Tar, but maybe a bit bulkier than T-Tar defensively. I don't know what T-Tar's attack stat is like, so I can't compare them. Hippo is just bad, T-Tar. I like the sound of Lucario, I think. This is a physical Lucario, but I know Lucario can also be special. Which I think it's good to have a mon that can be, like, either, right? Obviously, we'd have to spend to make this a special Lucario, but I like the idea of having a fighting type. We don't currently have a fighting type. It's tankier with healing, but that doesn't work well in VGC. It's a singles thing. I see. Okay. Raging Bull breaks screens. Ooh. Removes Light Stream, Reflect, and Aura Veil stated on the type sides. Move type depends on the user's form, so it's a water type move in this form. Okay. What does this Sizzle have? So Sizzle is another, like, physically bulky attacker. Not quite fast, but gets things like, yeah, Bullet Punch and stuff like that. I'm leaning towards Lucario, I think. Lucario feels like, again, it could be an upgrade to Aggron on this team, on the team I currently have. Plus, also having a Lucario, like I say, means we can spend some of our VP, and turn it into a special Lucario, right? Because it gets like Mirror Shot and Aura Sphere and stuff like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Lucario. Regular Scizor is better than regular Lucario. Mega Lucario is better than Mega Scizor. So this could also be another Mega for us as well. Yeah, I'm going to go Lucario. Okay. I think we got some achievements there, maybe? Or some missions? Yeah, we did. Yep. Another 2000 VP. Wait, how can we log into the game 5 times? Oh, I'm just going to have to log out, log in a load of times, aren't I? I see. Check out the battle data field, use the auto team build feature, use the replica team, catch Pokemon from home, reach Great War in single battle, do some shopping, change your outfit, win a casual battle, win a private battle. We can do some of those. Okay, I want to look at the team. Oh, we can definitely scam the achievement here. Ta-da. Now I want to, how do I remove this? I want to change. I want to get rid of those Pokemon. Oh, yeah. Can I just like remove them from the? Empty this slot. Okay. So what do we get? We just got a Rotom and a Lucario and a Girafarig. I'm pretty sure Girafarig isn't useful with our current setup. But we can try and build a slightly different team here, right? We can do like this. And we can build around some of the other cool stuff we have. Is there any synergy here? Probably not. I think I'm like, there's synergy here between some things, right? Like the Aggron and the T-Tar. There's synergy between the T-Tar and the Lucario, I guess. There's no like synergy between these Pokemon, so I don't know whether, like, I'm not really building towards a synergistic team. This is just 6 different types to be able to hit lots of different types for super effective weakness, rather than having synergy between them. They have synergy like by covering different weaknesses, but I think we probably need like more than that, maybe. So maybe we still need like an Aggron or something in here, or I don't know. I want to see the Sylveon's stats. Sylveon does have a lot of special attack. We could also just like put... Should we just put Lucario on this team for now? Oh, actually, that's pretty much the exact same team then, isn't it? What item did this have? This had... Lumberry. This had Citrus. This had Sash. This had a... So what Mega Stones do we have? Beedrillite, Gyarados, Dragonite, Steelix, Heracross, Aggron, Manectric, Garchomp, Abomasnow. Okay. This feels like a... Is this the kind of Pokemon that would run a choice item, maybe? I don't know. Maybe this just has, like, lefties. Or Quick Claw or something. I don't know. Either way, we'll carry on running it with our original team to begin with. Leftovers. You can run Choice Scarf Trick as well. I see. Interesting. So I can train a Pokemon from here and it takes me straight through. Okay. So if I wanted to change stuff, you can do it here. So what would I do? Like, this probably should be like, how much does it cost to change this stuff? Oh wait, no. I want to do this. So that costs 160 VP to make this faster rather than with more defense. I see. Interesting. And then changing this costs 500, and then changing this costs 500. Oh, I can go into battle data. Okay. You can check most used IV spreads. Oh, yo. Ha. Okay, so this was right. I got it right that this is what the IV spread should be. The EV spread should be. There's obviously some random janky ones where like they haven't put all of their points in it, so I guess. Same with nature and moves. Yo, that's really good. That's really cool. That's really cool. So the most common moves are Close Combat, Meteor Mash, Protect, and Bullet Punch. What's my current moveset? Close Combat, Bullet Punch, Meteor Mash, and Crunch. So we're not far off. We'd only have to change one move. And it only costs 250. That's really cool. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I want to go into training and actually look at that properly. So if I like go into T-Tower and I can see T-Tower sets. Battle data. So most of them are currently running what I've got. But moves wise, I'll go into battle data. Where's that? Going to battle. And then battle data. With battle data feature, you can check the results of various competitions and ranked battle seasons. You can see data about the most Pokemon most frequently used in battle. Oh, so I can do. So if I find, I can look at Rotom here, right? So the most common move set. So always has Levitate. Most common EV spread is that, which makes sense. Makes sense. Most common teammates. This is insane. Make sure it's in singles. Oh, I was looking at single. I was looking at doubles. In Gingy is the most most used Pokemon, huh? 1% of people using Blaze. Back in Gen 7 and before it was available on Pokemon.com. So if I want to look at like the best Whimsicott set, Tailwind, Moonblast, Encore, and Sunny Day, because they're presumably paired with Charizard a lot, which I can check by seeing teammates. Yeah. And then I can go here, and I can go here, and I can see that the most common teammates for Whimsicott are Garchomp, Sneasler, Incineroar, Charizard, Kingambit, Rotom. I think it's had a bit of a rough launch with some bugs and missing held items, but the tools are there. Really looking forward to how the game will develop. Honestly, I have been really impressed so far. I've been really impressed so far. Oh, Tyranitar's best mate is Excadrill. Huh, figures. But it does like Rotom as well. So this should be Basculegion and yeah, Basculegion and Archaladon is like the yeah, okay. That shows you the rules. That shows you the season. Some items missing doesn't really hurt that much, in your opinion. Less items and options doesn't always mean a worse meta. You think I can use a bog float, or am I locked out until I recruit it because I don't have ZA? I think you're probably locked out. Can you even recruit it? I thought you couldn't get the Mega Floetite unless you got it from ZA. I could be wrong. I love the music in this game as well. It's really good. Forcing me to buy a different game is the worst paywall ever. Have to import it from ZA, yeah, same with Calistart, as I said that everything will be available in the future. Okay. So Mad Captain, you said I have like a is like a fire, water, grass core a thing? I feel like I've heard it before. I feel like I've seen it on Wolfie videos that just having a fire, water, grass core is really good because it gives you switching options to like 80% of types or like 70% of types or something because they resist a lot of them. Or at least a neutral against everything or something. But again, like you say, Whimsicott isn't switching into anything because it's frail as anything. So is this team okay if I like found a replacement for Whimsicott potentially? Basically, I could just carry on running this team, but it's not going to take long for people to start having better teams than me, right? So I probably do need to start building something, even if it's only changing 1 or 2 mons. So it could be all that I do is just change Aggron for Lucario. It's a fine team. You probably want to update some moves. So yeah, then I can start thinking about moves, right? Firewater Grass and Steel Fairy Dragon are good cores. So we also have Steel Fairy Dragon here as like a... I don't know whether we would want... like whether you want both. But I guess we have both in a way. But again, Whimsicott's not really doing much in terms of switch-ins. But yeah, maybe I could spend some money on... spend some VP on updating movesets. Do I just want to go like most common moves that each of these Pokemon have? Let's have a look at T-Tar's most commonly used moves. In doubles, it's Rock Slide, Protect, Knock Off, Low Kick. Are these like the 4 moves it uses the most? What's Ice Punch hitting? Grass types, I guess. These 4 moves are what you have on your T-Tar in the box. Rock Slide, Protect, Knock Off, Low Kick. Okay. I just want to go through each of these Pokemon one at a time. I've already looked at this one. Rotom. Let's look at Rotom's most commonly used moves. Hydro Pump, Volt Switch, Will-O-Wisp, and Thunderbolt. That makes a lot of sense. Or we've got the trick set that you mentioned. A weak grass type isn't that bad because the Fire Water Grass has overlap. Rotom can be used to switch into water, Arcanine into grass. Okay. And I guess Whimsicott has like other utility, right? Because it's got Prankster, so it's like it might not be the best switch in, but it's a really good lead, for example. So it surprises me. I guess it just doesn't get any other good water type moves, right? But it surprises me that an 80 accuracy move is like so popular. But I guess, like I say, it just doesn't have any other good, strong, special water moves. So we have 2 of the moves for that, which is good. Train Pokemon. Best it has, yeah, okay. Let's look at the moves for this. The bit Extreme Shade, Will-O-Wisp, Morning Sun. Oh, so the Morning Sun that the opponent was using earlier on wasn't a complete meme. I guess maybe this is used on Sun teams? I don't know. Rotom only learns base Rotom moves and then 1 stab move, so Fire Rotom would always have Overheat for the same reason. Oh, okay. That's really good to know for learning, like knowing what moves to expect when you see another Rotom, another form of Rotom. Actually, that's really useful to know. That's close combat. Oh, this is singles. Hold on, I should switch to doubles. Yeah, this is very different. Flare Blitz, Extreme Speed, Protect, Snarl, or Will-O-Wisp. like the thought of Will-O-Wisp. Whims is definitely just going to be prankster stuff, right? I presume it's like Tailwind, Moonblast, Encore, Sunny Day. Okay. I guess I probably wouldn't use Sunny Day because I'm not really a Sun team. I'm a Sand team, so I'd probably use Tailwind, Moonblast, Encore, and Taunt, maybe. That sounds good. And then Dragonite. I wonder how, like, I guess this can't see what Dragonite usually has if it's got a Mega Stone, right? I think Dragonite actually might be one of our weaker mons because it doesn't seem to do a huge amount in combination with the sand stuff. So Arcanine stats are weird because it has so many build options. It can go tanky with Will-O-Wisp, Snarl, or offensive with Flare, but let's play Rough CC, or a mix of the two, especially with Heat Wave. Okay. Yeah, so maybe Dragonite is actually kind of the weak link at the moment. Again, I don't necessarily mean we need to change it right here, right now, but that's potentially a Pokemon we could look at swapping out for something different. Arcanine VGC 17 was the GOAT. So many good sets. Okay, cool. Well, this has been really fun. I have really enjoyed this. I think I'm definitely going to try and play some more of this. I really wasn't sure whether I was going to enjoy it or not. But I'm loving learning. I'm really loving learning. I can see myself even playing this off stream potentially. So yeah, I'm loving learning. I don't know when the next stream will be, but I'm definitely going to try and stream more of this. It might be like, maybe Thursdays we'll do some Champions. Champions Thursdays. And if I'm still enjoying it and start to ramp up... Maybe I'll stream this weekend, actually, because there's that tournament thing on. Maybe I can spend tomorrow, like, editing these movesets and stuff. And then we can try and enter that tournament on Saturday. Obviously, like, I'm really not going to do very well, but... It could be a laugh. The event? What's the event? The online competition. The warm-up challenge. Online competitions allow you to battle other trainers around the world by connecting to the internet. Enter competition, you'll be able to battle your fellow competitors for the event. Some competition offer special rewards, but know that if you ever need to withdraw from tutorial begins. Okay. Check mechanics. Enjoy an easygoing battle and obtain... Oh, we get a free Gardevoir if we do this. And we just have to play 3 battles. You must complete these 3 battles. Rewards can be claimed after the final results are tallied. Special accommodations cannot be made if you fail to meet the necessary requirements. So we get a free Gardevoir if we do this. Yeah, I'll do this. Either Saturday or Sunday, we'll do a short stream doing this for sure. And we'll get ourselves a free Gardevoir. I'll do my random pull tomorrow, probably off stream. I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow, but I'll do my random recruitment tomorrow and see what we get. And I'll do my dailies. My daily missions. What are my daily missions? What else have we done? Oh, we've done this now. Got another 22 quick coupons and another 22 quick coupons. I'm going to be honest, I'm definitely going to be paying for this as well, aren't I? Yeah. Okay, cool. This was a huge amount of fun. Thanks so much for spending time with me learning VGC. I really wasn't sure whether anyone was going to be interested in watching this whatsoever because it's not TCG. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it, and I really appreciate everybody sticking around and honestly helping me learn. I want to learn more. And how I'm feeling right now, I could definitely see myself potentially playing a VG tournament at some point going forward. So, yeah. Really, really cool. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. I will be back probably for a short stream over the weekend, like I say, to do my ranked battles for that tournament and maybe build some sets and do some recruitments and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. Really appreciate everybody, and I will see you all over the weekend. Thanks so much, everybody.